My face has two folds. Ban some names again, can't let my coping show. And I'll be pulling tonight, so remember this was all my plan. Snaking you an 8th month scam every damn night. Endless DMs, ignoring my own wife to felt the trolls. But to all of my fans' delights, I could buy new RGB lights, crystallized glow, a nuclear night flying me. Once again, they're not seeing to right. Goodbye, Keto.
How dare you?
I'll be the first in line at your blowbabe, humiliation bukkake. And I won't say mad, you can't get fat, but those types of razzes, they got me so hard. It was so worth the subs, goddamn. But all things end, I can't have you back, but I'll jerk off to you with this hand. You were so gay for me, I said, inviting me to Hawkins as a friend. I must confess, no trap was set. I am just coping, and I'll be drinking tonight. I really just have no friends. Every bridge burnt cannot man. John Rambo, Howard OJ, milk them for the view so little.
Milking a
day.
human.
But things are gonna be alright. Inheritance is in my sight. Falklander's plan, she's on her deathbed 6 whole years, but I'll use that for pity. Goodbye, kid.
Could you tell me to shut the fuck up? We're doing a show.
I'll be the first in line as your cuckold, celebrating your banging. I won't stay mad, you can't get fat.
She's not.
Those are good razzes, they got me so hard. It was so worth the cash, goddamn. But all things end, I can't have you back, but I'll jerk off to you with this. Promise, Catherine, that we quit the champions, but you stay addicted, sweaty man, you're real fashion. So when you claim that you love her, remember that you've given more to Hogan, brother. Catherine weeps, you love me. Goodbye, Kino. I'll be the first in line for your pegging. Rambo did that many times. I won't be mad. You can't get fat, but those were the razzes that got me so hard. It was so worth the subs, goddamn. But all things end, I can't have you back, but I'll beat off to you with this. I won't stay mad, you can't get fat, and those were the razzes that got me so hard. It was so worth the subs, goddamn. But all things end, I can't have you back, but I'll jerk off to you with this hand.
This guy is sad, bro.
Pathetic.
He
Yeah,
thought
he's
you got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me.
Ignoring all the trolls, to him they are just sound. When the kingdom reigns, there's no money to be found. Stuck in his castle to forever be housebound. He got himself a new PC. Now the trolls will cope and see. Blessed with riches from the Kinos, but we all know where that money goes. The casino will bring him bad luck. The king will always fuck it up. Then soon the detractors will sing. Fell to the king, 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 fell to the king. then the king will have to shout, taking their taxes and some coin, hoping for the casino to rejoin. And then the detractors will sing, fell to the king, 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 fell to the king. Trolls will cope, trolls will see, but we'll still sing, fell to the king.
Greetings and salutations, friends, and welcome back. It's been a while since I caught up with DARKSYDEPHIL. I haven't been keeping up during the week, but I caught up today. And there's always something that this idiot is doing that is worthy of mockery. But we'll take a moment to welcome in the live chat before we begin. Let me go over to the Kick chat as well. We'll do some shout outs right at the top of the show here. Sometimes I forget to do that. We want to welcome the Kick viewers and glad to have an alternate streaming platform. We've got Wreakin' Havoc 215 has found the Kick chat. Usually he's in the YouTube chat. Winter Soldier is over there. Zoomer Dylan is over there. Scopely CFO, Sector, Mystery is there. Herr Wagner, that sounds weird. Piss Freak, what? Oh, I don't know what's going on over there. Yeah, one moment. Okay, so I've got a bunch of clips to share. A lot of interesting stuff happened this week, but I think we'll start with the LTG because I have a special video from H-Bomb over there, which is just I like the DARKSYDEPHIL with the gay voice, but I think the more appropriate one is DARKSYDEPHIL with the child's voice because he like copes and seethes so much like a spoiled, rotten little child. Yeah, I love it. So we'll begin with that one. We call the other software the Gayinator 2000. I guess this one will be the spoiled, rotten brat-inator 2000. I don't know. But this is Phil, how the LTG rant really sounds. And this is the way I hear it in my head when I hear it even with his normal voice, but it's better. It's much better this way. So let's begin with that. One moment. There we go.
Any update on the matchup with LTG? No, once again, 2 years in a row. Actually, at this point, I think technically it's 3 years in a row. He completely dodged me. He made excuse after excuse. He made ridiculous demands for money he knows he's not getting, because he's a bitch.
And by the way, the Kino Casino boys have offered to pay him to do the match. But I don't know how that's supposed to work. I doubt that DARKSYDEPHIL will do the match if the Kino Casino boys are going to pay this other guy $5,000 and not give him any money. I think if Kino, what I would suggest is if Kino Casino is going to put up the $5,000, then whoever wins the tournament, whoever wins the match gets the $5,000. If DARKSYDEPHIL wins, he gets the $5,000. If this other guy LTG gets it, then he gets the money. But apparently that person is refusing to do a match with Phil unless he gets paid. And I don't blame him. Like, why would you? It's like a humiliation ritual to have to play with this spoiled, rotten little brat bitch, right?
A fucking cowardly, scared little bitch who knows that I would beat him in any fighting game that we chose. He has absolutely no chance to win. So instead of it making about, a challenge of skill, he's like, well, just pay me and it doesn't matter if I win or not. No, that's the point. The point is I want to play you to prove that I'm better than you.
Yeah, Phil, you're not better than anybody at games. You're not better than my 9-year-old son at video. My 9-year-old son could beat you at virtually every game that I've seen you play. And I'm not boasting. I mean, this is just a statement of fact, right? This is literally just a statement of fact. Like, where is the money, right? Like, or statement of fact that my son, I truly believe, could beat him at Super Mario Kart, could beat him at the Donkey Kong game that I've seen him play, and a bunch of other games that I've seen him play. I don't understand it. I don't get it.
Because that's exciting for the viewers. People don't want to see us play if you're just going to throw the match. So there has to be stakes involved, meaning if you want to have a prize pool that's raised, and the winner of the match gets the prize pool, whether it's $5,000, $30,000, whatever it is, I bet people would pay to see the match happen because they're excited to see which of us would actually win. But he's too dumb to understand that. He just wants a guaranteed payday, which he's never going to get. He's not worth a fucking dollar.
This guy who begs for a living is saying that somebody else is not worth a dollar. The lack of self-awareness on Phil is truly remarkable.
Guy is a absolute fucking waste of everyone's time. He view bots, he fakes subs on his own channel, he's got a horrible moral compass, that's for fucking sure. And
he just said that this guy has a horrible moral compass. Don't you beg people that are on disability to send you all their money every day? But you're going to talk about somebody else's moral compass. Awesome.
The balls to try to talk shit to me. Me? The guy who's been here before him will be here after him, who's better in every aspect of fucking life than him. He's gonna try to talk shit to me about anything. Alright, he says, oh, look at his hairline. Yeah, look at my hairline. You notice something? You can see my hairline, because my camera's fucking visible, unlike your peach fuzz piece of shit, and your tiny little rinky-dink setup, because you're a broke fucking bum.
Oh my god, Phil is losing it. That's why I called tonight's episode Crashing Out Without Cashing Out.
Streaming from the ghetto. You suck. You're a bitch, and you won't play me because you fucking suck, and you'll have a god's chance in hell of fucking beating me at anything on this fucking planet or existence.
Is this the positive, meaningful content that we keep hearing about from Phil? He says that he doesn't tear anybody down. He doesn't attack people. This live stream has determined that was a lie.
So stay the fuck in your lane and shut the fuck up about me, and don't ever try to make fun of me again, because you are my bitch forever, LTG.
Oh, he's his bitch.
There you go.
He's his bitch? What?
Yeah. That's what you all wanted. There you go.
There you go, Phil, yeah.
No, what happened? Dunce Felter says he removed the Temu sound panels I made fun of. No, he moved. He moved and claimed that he actually went to a bigger house. No, he didn't. He went from one shitty apartment to another place where apparently he has a co-signed person on it with him because he couldn't get it for himself. He couldn't get the loan or whatever he needed. So he has a roommate now.
Is he busting on somebody else's credit? Didn't you declare bankruptcy and got to get out of $500,000 worth of money that you spent that you couldn't pay back because you're a broke loser bum with bad credit? Like I said, the lack of self-awareness on this guy. It's kind of like a fat guy calling another guy fat, right? It's like a fat guy calling another fat guy fat. It's just dude, are you serious? Are you serious? I forgot earlier to set the goal. So I've set the goal at 50 super chats, any denomination. That means you could super chat $1 and it counts for the goal tonight. And I had some overtime in mind, but quite honestly, I've had a hell of a week and I don't really care to do the overtime. So let's just try to get through the main slot before we get to the bonus slot.
And it's just as shitty. Take a look at his old room and his new room. It looks exactly the fucking same. He didn't go to a better place. He went to an equivalent place, and it looks like shit. He has nothing in his background, nothing to make the streams entertaining for his audience whatsoever. He's a bomb. Go check it out. Go watch his content. I dare you. He'll spend 5 minutes laughing hysterically at how bad his content is, and how bad his setup is, and how bad he is.
People are there to spend time hanging out with somebody that's playing a game they like. I don't think many people care about what's in the background. And look at Phil. Okay, he's got is that a Minecraft sword that he bought off of Amazon for $20? He's got one of those RGB displays that's $20 on Amazon, a Mario hat, and a Mega Man sign. That's the genius background that DARKSYDEPHIL has come up with. Like, I'm sorry, but if that's all you have, Phil, like, you have no right to complain about somebody else's backdrop. It is absolutely ridiculous. Uh, I will be periodically checking in with the Kick chat, so please do not be shy. Well, I think there's a problem with the aggregated live chat. Let me go over to YouTube just to check. No, we're good, I guess. Just a slow start tonight, but it's fine. So the fact that he's complaining about somebody else's backdrop when this is all he has is like $40 worth of set pieces, like, okay.
He makes fun of my hair. There's footage of this dude getting his hair painted on his head at the barber. The guy's literally painting his hair on his head. And he's making fun of my hairline because I'm aging gracefully. And he's hiding his fucking hairline as he gets older.
All right, I'm sorry. If you are painting your hair on, that is funny and worthy of mockery.
What a bum.
Okay, what a bum. This guy who literally begs for a living, calling somebody else a bum, is pretty rich, right? I just want to announce, I forgot a bit of business. So we're starting a new show that will be a kick-only show called the Internet Insanity Circus. And I've been posting some promos for that show, which begins on Saturday, August 30th at 8 p.m. I'm still trying to hurry up and finish everything for the show. It's going to be like a marathon to get to the end of this thing. I've been working on this for months now. I started working on this. Honestly, the concept was a replacement show for PPP to do after Smart Guys ended, because he wanted to do an extra show a week with somebody. And first it was Phil, and I was like, I'll take that slot. Fuck Phil. Phil is about as creative as, I don't know, like a worm. He has no creativity whatsoever. So I thought, I could put together a better show than Smart Guys talking about stupid wrestling shit and opening wrestling cards. Like, that's not very interesting. I'll put together a show and it'll be pretty, exciting. And, so anyway, I put together the show. I've been working on it for months. But lately, since I started posting the start date and the promos, I'm getting all kinds of people trying to sell me services. People are trying to sell me graphics. Oh, I can make your graphics better. Oh, logo design. I can design a better logo than you have. And, I don't mean to be cynical, but first of all, I just want to get this on the record, and put it out there. So it's a brand new show. I don't have funds to hire a graphic designer, a clips producer, a video editor. And I'm getting every day somebody's emailing me, and they're pretty persistent people, Like I say, there's no budget. Well, we'll work within your budget. I just said there is no budget. How are you going to work within something that does not exist? So I just want to put it out there that I don't need any help to produce the show. But I appreciate those, and very few people have offered to do stuff like, promo graphics or whatever for free. So just want to put it out there, we have no budget. So please don't contact me to try to sell me any of your services. Maybe after the show takes off, I'd be interested in your services, but I certainly am not now. It's like opening a pizza shop, and on the first day, 100 people come in and try to sell you stuff. You don't have any profits yet, Yes, Archaic Revival says, we understand, no budget. Yeah, and just to let everybody know that this is a viewer-supported show, we've got a goal of 50 super chats, any denomination tonight, to get to the overtime goal. And just so everybody's aware, we read and thank every single person. So if you send a super chat, we read it and give you a big shout-out and thank you. If you buy some subs on Kick, we give you a big shout out and thank you. If you become a subscriber on Kick, or you become a YouTube channel member, we give you a big shout out and thank you. If you give some memberships on YouTube, we give you a big shout out and thank you. So we thank all of you personally, and I will be reading every single super chat tonight. So please don't be shy with the support. And don't make me pull out the expert beggar, you know? Like, I'm terrible at begging, but it's okay, especially for the circus. We have an expert.
Welcome to the Internet Insanity Circus. Welcome. Welcome to the Internet Insanity Circus. Listen, you broke motherfuckers, we have to hit the fucking goal today. So get your fucking wallets out, you bunch of fucking leeches. Let's get some support. Let's get some kick subscribers. Let's get some gifted subs. We need some fucking subs to hit the almighty goal. God bless the goal. If we hit 50 more goals, I'll stuff my face with shitty fast food, and you get to watch it all. How's that for a reward, you fucking morons? Here at the Internet Insanity Circus, we aren't eating lunch meat sandwiches. We need cash for some crazy expensive DoorDash meals. DoorDash delivers motherfuckers, so you better deliver those donations right into our pockets, bitches. This has been the lowest supported show so far. Too many broke motherfuckers
Phil.
in this audience.
Yeah.
Don't you want to see
definitely
us
has.
hit the fucking goal tonight? Let's go. Let's get some support. We need some sub bombs dropping right now. Let's not wait. Stop holding back, you cheap fucking assholes. We need the support now. The stream may be ending soon. This is your last chance to support the stream. Let's go. We need support now.
Last chance.
Stop holding back. Let's do it. Let's hit the goal right now, and we can just enjoy the rest of the show.
All right. Well, we have Master Betty 123 has heard the call of the goal. First support of the night. Master Betty's not a brokey bitch. And thank you for that, Master Betty. Do a collab with Bro as DSP. He claims 220 is fake. Yeah, we're going to go over that. We're definitely going to go over that. But we thank you for your kindness, generosity, and support of the show. Much appreciated. Much, much appreciated.
Cash money, bitches. Cash money.
That's right. It's some cash money. And here is another one from Boat Night 2246. See, that Phil begging shit, it works. People can say whatever they want. All right, he begs too much, but you play the beggar, and then he, you know, people start going, oh yeah, I should support the show. Boat Night 2246 with $2 says, eat some Burger King before Phil's wife eats it all. She's going to eat out every Burger King in the United States if we're not careful. But thank you for that.
Dude, I'm going to make so much money. This is insane.
Thank you for your kindness, generosity, and support. And Trolley Troll longtime show supporter, does your son still want to be paid for the cash cloud? Yeah. For those unaware, I had some other bumpers, which is my youngest son, and he's dressed like a clown, and he says, praise the cash, praise the cash. And he started watching some of my shows on YouTube and realizing how many times I play the bumper, and now he like wants to renegotiate. He's twisting my arm. I'm going to have him do bumpers for the Internet Insanity Circus show, but he wants... I don't know. We're trying to negotiate. I think he wants like a Switch game, which is like probably like $70. You know, the last time I did it, I gave him $20 and I bought him ice cream or something that day. I don't remember. So yeah, Trolley Troll. I'm getting extorted by my own son to pay up.
But let's face it, also money talks.
Yeah, and he wants my money to talk to him. But thank you, Trolley Troll. And we're going to go to the clips that I have. I have a bunch of clips. I don't know how many we're going to get through. Where is... one second. Uh-oh. I have to find the folder here. Oh, I got it. Do I got it? Yes. 1 second. It's getting confusing. There's so many of them. I got to clear out my Google Drive. I have every clip. I should make a documentary. Okay, so we have LTG. LTG deletes DSP off the internet after grilling him to a crisp over provoking tweets. 1 second. We'll start over here. Let's get to it. And these come to us. These clips are courtesy of DSP Memology 101. I think that and Snort Hogan are the best. Yeah, the pignosis definitely works. Yeah. My son really needs that money. Yeah, he really does. Actually, my son's very good with money. He saves money. Like he saves all his birthday. He's saving up. We're going to go to Disney next year. I'm pretty sure if we could swing it. And he wants to buy one of those lightsabers, and he knows that's expensive and some other stuff. So he saves all his money. He's got one of those big jugs, and it's just filled with cash. He's got more money around than I do. More cash for sure. I'm broke. I'm a brokey bitch. But it's my own fault. I kind of overextended myself. How do you do this AI voice stuff? Does it automatically, or do you need to give it a transcript to read? No, actually, when you hear these DARKSYDEPHIL bumpers, that's not an AI voice. I took clips of him actually saying these things from a soundboard, and then I used an image of DARKSYDEPHIL as a bum from it came from Duty Streams, and all I do is just run the image and the clip of him saying these things. It's not an AI voice. He really says this stuff.
The dollar signs are too powerful for a lot of people, man.
That's actually him saying that stuff. Somebody made a soundboard, and it's a searchable database, so you could search for money or support or whatever, and you'll get all the clips of him saying that stuff. But I know that people do have you could clone a voice. You just have to feed it. For a really great clone AI voice, you just feed it a couple of hours of the speaker, and it'll train, and you'll be able to just text to speech anything. Master Betty, who's the MVP so far of support tonight, has gifted 1 True Seekers membership. And thank you for that. And this, my friends, is why you have to hit that subscribe button, because if you're a subscriber but not yet a YouTube channel member, you could win a membership when a kind and generous person like Master Betty 123 gifts a membership. You could win one, but you got to be a subscriber. So smash that subscribe button and do it now, because I'm sure some more kind and generous people like Master Betty 123 will give some memberships. Peasant with a Pitchfork got a free membership thanks to the courtesy of Master Betty and the generosity. Thank you so much.
Throw money at me.
Ha ha. Very, very kind. And I see that Charles McDonald has also gifted a membership. But for what? Oh, there we go. Charles McDonald has gifted True Seekers membership. And let's see who won this one. Caesar Yanni 3297 has won that gifted membership. So, like I said, be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you're not already a subscriber, you can win a free membership tonight when somebody really kind like Charles McDonald or Master Betty 123 gives these memberships. You could win one. So please, do that. Much, much appreciated. Thank you, Charles McDonald.
Why did I spend the money? Someone asked me, why did I spend all that money? Because I'm going to get more. Trust me. I know I'm going to get more. I know I'm going to get more money. You don't have to worry about it.
Haha. Yes. I don't know if you had more questions. You need to find the several special needs individuals who will give you $5 a day. That's the Phil way. I have a special needs son, so I will never grift off of special needs people. For all I know, some people that send me a super chat are special needs, but I don't. I certainly don't specifically target that community, and it feels like Phil does, if you ask me, right? Yeah, I'm not going to get into the Phil grift, right? Oh, the kid voice changer. That's 11 Labs. If you go to 11 Labs, you could upload a clip of any audio and change the voice to another voice. And there's several different ones you can choose from. One of them is a little kid's voice. I believe that's how H-Bomb does that. And it's fine. I love sharing those kind of production tips for people who want to get creative and figure that stuff out. The one thing that they cannot do yet, I got scammed myself. There's a lot of AI scams out there, so be careful. I mean, I got scammed out of like $10, so it's not that big a deal. But I wanted to clone my singing voice so that I could make very quick demos by just plugging in like the notes or the words or whatever. And there's a company that I found out, that company will do that, but it's $10 a month or something. So I paid them the $10, and it turns out it didn't clone my voice. And it took 5 hours, and I uploaded 3 hours of me singing with no music, just just stripped vocal tracks off of a bunch of DAW sessions and uploaded it all. It took forever. It didn't clone my voice. It sounds nothing like me. And then they like say, oh, no returns. You know, of course, you can't get your money back. It doesn't work worth a shit. So I don't understand how they're able to so easily clone a speaking voice, but they cannot easily clone a singing voice yet. You know, it's just one of those things. Cootie the Kid is here with a $5 super chat saying, big ups, everyone. Big ups right back at you.
Dude, I'm going to make so much money. This is insane.
All right, we got to begin on these clips or we're going to be here all day. Yeah, I appreciate it very much. Cootie the Kid is a longtime show supporter now. Do you listen to Knowledge Fight? They have also covered Project Camelot a bit. No, I'm not familiar with them, but if you send some links, I'll check it out. truthseekershow@gmail.com. If delusions could feed the world, Phil would almost single-handedly end hunger. Well, yeah, him and David Wilcock, they're both, yeah, strict no refund policy. Just like, I mean, it's $10. Honestly, if it would have worked, I would have paid the $10 a month, because as a songwriter, sometimes you just want to do a quick demo, right? And I thought if I could clone my voice and not have to, because I have this big problem with, it's called children, you know, and I have very sensitive microphones for recording vocals. So what ends up happening is sometimes I'll spend I tried it here. I spent all day. I put up soundproofing and everything. I spent all day recording vocals for 4 songs. And then later, when I'm doing the listening back to the vocals at another time, I'm like, there's like Mickey Mouse music and shit in the background of every one of these. And yeah, you could remove some of it with plugins, but then that fucks up the vocal or it sounds shitty or robotic. I don't know. So I have a lot of the hardest challenge for me is recording vocals. I can record everything else direct, and it doesn't matter if the kids are making noise in the other room, but vocals, I can't do that. So I would be willing to pay a big price for a vocal clone of me, just so that I could at least do the demos and then figure out, okay, this song's a keeper, this song's not worth doing, me actually doing the vocals, because it takes forever, you know? Yeah, strict no refund policy. But let's get into the clips.
I want you to understand something.
This clip. He's going to lose everything if you don't pay him. All right, so this is LTG, and he's going after DSP, and I'm here for it.
And to the person over there talking about a tweet, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I don't pay attention to all of the fake shit that people post about me on social media. So stop talking about it to me. All right?
The fake shit.
Just that simple. Stop talking to me about some corny tweets about me.
And I don't know much about this guy LTG, but I've heard that he is like the black version or African American version, if you prefer that term. No offense, either. You know, I don't mean any offense. I'm just, you know, it's like the African American version of DARKSYDEPHIL. That's what I have heard about him, but I don't really know very much about him.
Fuck.
What?
Hey, Mod, somebody ban that fucking weirdo bringing up that Burt Reynolds out of the chat. Get him out of here, thank you.
Burt Reynolds looking motherfucker.
Keep telling that broke ass if you want to play me in anything, it's gonna cost you $5 grand. You want to collab with me, Burt Reynolds? $5 grand, broke ass. And you ain't got it, so stop asking.
Okay, so I'm correct.
Why the fuck that
Black
broke
DSP.
ass keep asking me to play him in games?
Be my
Pay me then,
rival,
nigga, like
and
anything
let's
else.
do this.
Lame ass niggas that trying to fuck a hooker for free. Pay for it, bitch. You're obsessed with me that bad. Pay the bag. Pull out negative your account 5K so you can fucking collab with me, you dumbass mustache having ass.
Dumbass mustache having
Would
loser.
never invite you to collab with me because you won't pay me. I mean, the last time I dressed your fucking corny ass. I don't even know why people keep bringing me up in the same sentence as a fucking.
He seems, yeah, he does seem a little more entertaining. A little more high energy.
Stop asking for a fucking free collab, you broke ass nigga. That goes for anybody on the internet. Anybody begging me to come on these podcasts and eat full dicks. If you don't got a bag for me, I'm not showing my presence. I'm not collabing my presence no more ever again with nobody. If you're not some big giant content creator where I'm doing a stream or something like that, eat cocks.
Eat cocks, damn.
I'm not doing no pods, no collabs with none of you for the free. If it don't benefit my platform, I'm not doing it. Grown ass tweeting about me. Like, find purpose. When's the last time that worked out for 5 days straight? Stop talking about me, bro.
Because people are like, oh, Phil, why don't you just take time off to relax or rest up? Like, every day I'm not here is a day I don't make money. And that's the problem, is like, I need funds to pay bills and to buy games, you know. It's not like I have the freedom or that luxury to just say, oh, today's just, I'm making so much money hand over fist that today I can just take it off. I don't even have that luxury. You know, the one day off a week that I take to spend time with Kat and do errands costs me.
Yeah, it costs you $300, I guess. Wow.
Bro, if you're drunk and you're a man and you're thinking about me at 2:30 a.m.
Yeah, by the way, drunk tweets are back. Because apparently Phil was drinking at 2:30 a.m. when he tweeted and went after this guy. That's great. Drunk tweets are the best.
Clearly, the pussy you roll over to at night ain't hitting for you. You must be thinking about a black cock and booty. Last thing I'll be
Damn, this guy is ripping
night,
Phil to shreds, and I'm here for it. So are you.
Hurry the fuck up, bro. Must have went on the internet, looked at my pics, just couldn't fathom how good I'm looking with the shiny skin, peanut butter complexion, hitting no receding hairline, nothing pristine after all these years. This looking like somebody put him through a fucking Stargate and aged him 100 years. Bro, get the fuck off my dick, bro. You got 5 bands for me? We could talk. Other than that, stop talking about me. You Hawaiian shirt wearing squeegee.
Oh my god.
Get this, bro.
Come flush the toilet, huh?
Use. How about this? Your next stream goal?
Here we go.
Should say turkey transplant hairline trip. So that
why are you talking about my looks? Who cares about how I look? I can come out with a paper bag on my head. I can come out looking like Jabba the Hutt. Like, who cares about... dude, I'm a game streamer. You understand? I'm not in a modeling agency. I'm not trying to be in fucking the Barbie movie, right? Why are you so hung up on looks? I'm really at a loss. You realize you're a streamer too. Maybe
there's a lot there to attack.
Maybe maybe we touched upon. Maybe he doesn't realize he's a streamer. Does he think that he's like a movie star or something? I mean, does he even, you know?
Weekend at Bernie's ass. The fuck off my fucking dick. Me and you are of literally zero comparisons. You're a fucking squeegee.
Yes, I now wish to taste
Okay.
He's a squeegee. What?
A peon to me. Now somebody cook that and send it to that fucking weirdo. Crazy how thinks they can still give me the new shit for free in 2025. I don't need none of you clout. Well, that person I had no clout. I don't need nothing from nobody. Like I said.
And this guy previously said, like, you don't get to bang a hooker for free, which would basically mean that he's a hooker and DARKSYDEPHIL wants to bang him for free? Okay.
Before I got my own shit going on. And to the people that keep begging me to play Burt Reynolds, how about you guys all piece up all these dick sucking ass trolls and everything like that? How about you broke ass all the money you guys make from stealing my content, all you broke ass piece up for 5 bands and pay for your broke ass to play me in Street Fighter.
I don't have money to do it. 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 I don't have money to do it.
He doesn't have money to do it.
I don't have money to pay my fucking taxes yet.
Very simple. I requested fee, you broke that head, I do what you asked. Other than that, stop talking about it. I will never play that Street Fighter ever in life. If I'm not paid $5 grand, it's not happening. I could get $5 grand right now for gambling. You think I'm gonna play some lame ass for free? I could literally play slots on a different platform and make 5 bins. Why the fuck would I need to play some worthless ass that's beneath me, that's a bum in life?
Oh, called him a bum.
Pay me $5 grand, I'll literally play you in any game you'd like.
Oh, that's
because I already got paid, so I wouldn't give a fuck about what outcome or anything, and I wouldn't be playing for real anyway. So, you got money for me? Let me know.
All right, now that one I agree with Phil on. If people are going to show up and especially pay to watch these two have a gaming tournament together, you got to really play. You got to show up and you got to really play. And thank you, Dave7244 with 1 for the gold. This LTG dude has far more charisma than Phil. Yes, but he's just as cringeworthy of a fucking locale, though. But we thank you for your kindness, generosity, and support of the show.
Dude, I'm going to make so much money. This is insane.
Got the drip going, right? I got the drip going. It is about DSP. He's ripping DSP to shreds. This is LTG, or I believe it's Low Tier God. Yeah. Kofool says, thanks, Truth Seekers, for all the funny shows. So many I can't watch them all. Yeah, I'm hoping to retire on my archive, you know? I'm just going to play reruns after I retire until I croak, right? And then my kids are going to play reruns until they croak, and then my grandkids are going to play my reruns. I have a vault mentality, which is something that Prince was very big on. You know, not to worry about what you're doing right now, but worry about the entire body of work. So we try our best. That Section 8 apartment with the cat tree. Yeah. It's a Section 8 apartment. Oh, I don't know if that's true, right? Let's finish this one.
Have that pussy ass community, all these weirdo ass niggas go fund 5K. Somebody start up Burt Reynolds a GoFundMe so that you could get 5K for him to give to me. And I want to be paid up front too. I need the bag up front. Then we could do this little fake fucking iVersu and Street Fighter shit. Other than that, eat dick and realize that in life things cost that you want. I can't just go to the lot and be like, man, give me this car. Like, I've been really manifesting this shit. I want this shit. Just give it to me, bro. Nope.
The fact that any grown man thinks that they're worth $5,000 to play a game with some other grown-ass man. And so we've got a problem here because Keno offered to put up the $5,000. But the problem is, knowing Phil, he's going to want equal or more. He's going to want double pay. So they're going to have to pony up like $15K or at least $10K, right? LTG is also in his 40s and he hates when that's pointed out. I believe he really does live in Section 8. And he has a kid that he lied about for years, and he has $100K in debt. Yeah, this does sound like the black Darkside Phil. It does sound like the black version of Darkside Phil. LTD did used to live in Section 8 apartments, but I think he was in Section 8, if you know what I mean. Oh, no. The perfect villain for Phil.
Not the way life works. You want something in life, you must fucking pay for it.
I do agree with Phil, though. His background is a little sus, and his camera's a little shitty. But if he's mostly streaming video games and he's small on the screen, the quality of the webcam really doesn't make a difference. I think somebody blew this up. That's why it looks grainy.
Fortnite squad. Fight. Shit, drop 100 for it. Motivate me. Drop 100 candy.
LTD does not deserve 5K just to play me. He should only get it if he wins, which he can't. That's why he endlessly dodges me despite all of his empty shit talking. Instead, you watch boring ass Evo again this weekend. And he's still streaming from the ghetto. World's biggest bitch. Whoa. Them's fighting words, Phil. Them's fighting words. I don't know that I would pay $5,000 to watch these guys play each other in video games. But I'll tell you one thing. I would pay $5,000 to watch them in a boxing match, right? And somebody told me to play this. LTG, this is your dad. Come flush the toilet. This is something else. Oh my God. His father sent him a $2 super chat and says, LTG, this is your dad. Come flush the toilet. Geez, you're 42.
Here we go!
Suffer, toilet users. He's 42 and he's playing children's games. He's got to go. He's got to get up and go flush the toilet, or his dad'll be mad. That's something else, friends. That is something else. Oh, 1 second here. All right, we'll go to the next clip here. And this one is DSP upset at viewers for making his trash experiment fail, and he gets 0 goals hit all day. He's seething.
In regards to GTA 4 tonight, all right, this is an important stream for fans of the game. You might say, why is that? Well, as you know, I had played about over a third of the game on first streams. So let's get it going tonight. We got our first super chat, which is great. Now, let's get some more support. Let's get our first tip of the night right now. Let's get our first sub of the night. Did you know today we have no subs whatsoever on Kick? The entire first stream, no subs. There was one auto resub, but no new subs. So let's get some subs over on Kick tonight for GTA 4. Let's get that support rolling in, and let's get the momentum going so that we can keep this as a day stream. We'll bring it back to later. Like I said, Tuesday, it would be the daytime stream. Okay?
What's the next financial crisis that's going to happen that's going to screw everything over? What's the next situation where your life might be threatened?
So, guys, we are nearly halfway
He's
through the
subless.
stream.
I can't say anything. I'm subless on Kick right now, too. I'm doing just as bad as DSP.
Very, very slow for a normal stream. I don't know what's going on. Last time we played this at night, we had
I don't think he realizes how much he begs.
I thought that people actually wanted it back as a day stream. This is actually why I said we're going to do 2 test streams.
Broke.
You understand?
He's a
just
beggar.
to make sure that one wasn't a fluke.
And he's bald.
So, if you want to see GTA 4 return to day streams, please support this stream of GTA 4 with mods. Hopefully we'll make more progress, and hopefully we'll get more support, because I was hoping to put this back into the daytime rotation later in the week. I actually had a slot lined up for it and everything, but right now, it ain't going so good. I guess we'll have to see. All right, guys, I'll be back soon.
Yeah, make sure you tip.
I'm gonna die pretty soon. I know I am.
With 1 more hour left, we're at 35 bucks to support. We have 115 to go to hit the goal and to have GTA 4 go back to day streams and to put the DLCs in contention so that we can actually play them instead of just the base game. So if you like GTA 4, if you want more of it, because there will be more of it if it's a day stream. If you want the DLCs, you must support tonight. If not, it's staying as a night stream till the end of the playthrough.
Oh, you got to pay me. Oh, goodness.
And we won't do the DLCs. Okay? I like the game. I'm enjoying hanging out with you guys, but we've got to get support for it.
Oh,
and right now it's doing poor, like really poorly. Please.
It's really a bad idea to point out to your audience that you have a lack of support. I think, this is just my personal opinion as a show host, it's acceptable to recognize the lack of support by asking for support. In other words, every time he complains that there's not enough support, to me that's a big turnoff. Wouldn't it be better if he just positively said something like, hey guys, I'm happy for any support you could give me. Let's get some subs or something. Not, he like shames the audience. Like, you guys aren't giving me enough money and I'm going to keep bitching until you do. It's like he's twisting the audience's arms constantly, you know?
He support it in some way. Right now, thanks for the 4 subs that we had over on Kick tonight. So let's get something going. How about we get a tip for $5, for goodness sake? How about we get a super chat for more than $2?
Yeah. How about we do that? Or just stop complaining. So Dave7244 says, I am better at Capcom versus SNK2 than Phil. Oh, and hey, while I have a lot of you here that are gamers, and thank you, Dave7244. I'm sure you are. You know, I think my dog is better at that game than Phil is.
Well, let's face it. Also, money talks.
Money does talk. And Review Tech Mongolia is here with one for the goal. Suffer DSP, you love to see it. Yes, he does love to see it.
The dollar signs are too powerful for a lot of people, man.
Thank you, Review Tech Mongolia. So while I have all you people here, many of you are gamers, can I put it in all capital letters in the live chat? What is your opinion of these arcade one-up arcade machines? Are they worth it? Because my son really wants one, and I'm kind of on the fence, like, well, that's a lot of money for a big, huge box that takes up all that space and only plays like 5 games, you know? I would rather do a MAME cabinet or something like that, but, you know, that's a whole project, so let me know if you think the arcade one-ups are worth the money. And, you know, I kind of screwed the pooch because we gave him an arcade birthday party. We rented out a whole arcade, and now he's like lusting over arcade machines, and he wants us to get a few arcade machines to put in our basement. And he's a good kid and all, but that's a lot of money for a box that plays, you know. I hear different stuff. They say it's a little bit on the cheap side. Yeah, I've seen a lot of videos where people first you got to buy it, then you got to improve all the joysticks and the buttons, or it's like shitty. Like, I don't want a project. I just want to buy it and use it, you know? Never used an arcade one-up machine, but I've heard tournament players say they dislike them. Maybe that's it. Build your own MAME machine so you can load up whatever ROMs you want on it. Yeah, that's what I'm leaning towards, right? There's a new arcade Lego set he might like. It's only $40. Okay, yeah. I mean, that's on the table. He's getting into Legos. I'm going to need a second job. Those Lego sets are so goddamn expensive.
How about we get some support?
And then on top of them being expensive, then he kind of aggravates me with them. Like, if he can't figure a part out or he gets stuck, then I'm stuck helping him with it for a half hour, an hour. Sometimes like, oh shit, how did I get drawn? I paid for it. Put it together yourself. Like, I don't want to build Legos, you know?
Support for the game that you guys asked for.
But I gotta help him. I'm his dad, you know?
And voted for.
And isn't it funny, the innocence of a child? Like, he thinks I know how to do everything or anything that he needs, you know?
So that's kind of sad. That really is fucking sad in a lot of ways. The guy might be alone for the rest of his life.
We have about a half an hour left on tonight's stream, everyone. I hate to keep bringing it up. Really, I do. I hate to keep talking about it.
But he will. He hates to do it. I hate to keep begging, but I will.
But I don't know why the stream is not getting supported tonight. I'm lost. I really am. Last time we played this on a night stream, people were really happy, and we got tons of support. Now, what's happened tonight? We're not even at a third of the goal.
Am I enjoying the game? Yes, I am. But I am not the Hitler of gaming. What a stupid question.
Troll says, get him a nice little
So let's go do this
fishing
Francis
boat
mission. That'll
instead.
be it for
That's
tonight's
an
stream.
option. Yes.
And then, depending on what happens the
That
next
is an option.
15, 20 minutes, we'll determine if we do this as a night stream again, or if it becomes...
This is a pig.
The game blatantly cheated.
Oh.
Day stream, it ain't looking good. I mean, what's our support total right now? I haven't even been looking. $43. So, not doing good. So this is it. If you are enjoying GTA 4 and you want to see it now, get more time, because remember, if we make it a day stream again, it's going to get longer streams, more often streams, and the possibility of doing the DLCs again. Please support the stream right now. We already did it one stream. I needed 2 to qualify and be sure that it was going to work, because I don't want it to be up and down and all that.
Yeah, this is how greedy he is. He played the game on one stream, and he hit the $150 goal. But just like a greedy pig, now he wants another goal, another 150. I made 150 playing this video game, but now I need 300 to play this video game.
Around, you know what I'm saying? I don't want it to be one night it's great, one night it's terrible. One stream is great, and one stream no one cares. Right now, that's what it looks like it's happening. Where last time we played this and I did really well. And now all of a sudden we can't even hit a third of the goal. It's just crazy.
Maybe because you're boring and low energy and you suck at playing games.
You're broke. I'm broke? You're an idiot. I'm not broke, you dunce.
Yeah.
I wish you think that.
If he wasn't broke, he wouldn't have to beg so much, right? And I gotta tell you, there's been times, especially lately, like I'm a little overextended, where I've been broke, but I do not resort to begging. And I also really resent and I hate these show hosts that think it's their audience's responsibility to keep them in money and a lavish lifestyle and all that kind of stuff, you know? Uh, Thank you, Trolly Troll Troll. I will consider the fishing boat option. Maybe I'll give him the choice. Like, we could get a fishing boat or you could get that game thing that you want, right? The game was lagging out, right?
I'm broke? You couldn't be further from the truth, but you're just so obsessed with me failing. You look at the DSP from 6 years ago and you say that's the failure, right? Well, guess what? Times are changing. Things are going good. You are a loser. So if anyone here, I think we know some of the people who come by sometimes.
That's just great editing. Look, I'm not broke. I don't have to beg like I used to beg 6 years ago, and then flip right to today with him begging like a tweaked out crackhead wanting his next fix. And we all know what that next fix is. It's pulling Hogan's.
Last minute support. If any of you are thinking of doing that, please do it now, because I can't stay extra late. I got to get out of here tonight. Spend some time with my wife, all right? And I understand that some people like to wait till the last minute. Well, I can't always be here staying late. So please, if you were going to support, let's hit that goal now. Let's get that support in now.
He calls his listeners morons.
Know that we're doing GTA 4 as a day stream later in the week.
Nobody wants to listen to the business meetings. Nope.
Okay?
Nope.
Shit.
He is clinically insane.
Yeah.
I think so.
That's a
He's
lot
ailing,
of
he's
zero.
poor, and he's begging.
Yes, we're using
That is
tons
correct,
of mods
Password Inspector.
for this playthrough. I'm just going to try to do this fast, I guess, and that'll be it for tonight's stream. So, guys, it's official. We're not going to hit the goal. I'm really not seeing it happen, so that means this will continue as night streams only. I'll probably play it 1 to 2 times a week on a night stream until it's done. Good thing that we only have about a third left after this, because it's not doing well, and that's sad.
Yes.
I wish it was, because I was enjoying the playthrough. Like I said,
He is
I was
horrible
actually
to his viewers.
strongly considering doing the DLCs
See-
because I've only done them once ever, and it would be awesome to do them.
I got very lucky because even before I did live streamed shows, I did real live shows. And I learned from several very good mentors that you have to appreciate the audience. And I had one mentor who told me you have to make love to the audience. You have to make the audience like feel like you really appreciate them being there and supporting you. And, you know, so I had a good teacher. He is a moron. Like the fact that he doesn't realize you can't yell and scream at the audience like this and bitch and moan and cry when you don't. It's the law of averages. We have so many nights here where we don't hit a goal, and I never complain because I know maybe tomorrow we'll hit the goal. And it all averages out. And honestly, I set my goal pretty high, so I know I'm not going to hit it most of the nights, but it still works out to be a good, well-supported show. Every show we do well. And, you know, if somebody would have told me, especially when I was in the music business doing fucking bar gigs and stuff like that, if somebody could have told me, you'll be able to do a show 3 to 5 nights a week and have 100 to 200 people show up every night, that would have been like heaven for me. So I'm just feeling like I have an attitude of gratitude. Like I'm so blessed to be able to do that. He is an ungrateful, greedy pig. He really is.
Second time, because I don't really remember them for my first run, quite frankly. Like I remember when I first did Ballad of Gay Tony, people told me it was really good, but I don't remember it at all. But I'm not going to do it if people don't even support the base game, you know? So it's just going to be night streams moving forward until we beat it, which will probably be 2-3 weeks. It is what it is, right?
Nobody fucking cares. Stop that shit.
So guys, thank you. Again, I want to apologize to those who like the playthrough. I like it. But you have to understand that I have to have games in the rotation as day streams that are going to work. I mean, to give you some perspective here, today I played Ludo. Ludo is this indie horror thriller game. It's not doing great, but today with Ludo, I'm not kidding you, I made about twice as much as I just did on this stream.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know what's going on with GTA 4, that some days we do really well and other days it goes badly.
This is his explanation for wage quitting.
So GTA 4 will remain a night stream. I will likely try to do one more later this.
What was
GTA
that?
4 will GTA 4 will
He only had $43 of the goal. What a loser!
remain a night stream. I will likely try to do one more later this week, and go from there.
$43.
Listen, I've given this game more than enough chances.
Does anybody know how long the stream was?
It stopped working. We had it as night stream.
Does anybody know how was the stream like 4 hours or 3 hours, or how long was this stream? Because if this loser only made 43, he could literally work at McDonald's and make more money. $43. Come on, Phil. Get a job, dude. It's time to fucking fill out some job applications.
It's not working. So what can you do? All right. I'm still going to continue it. We are still going to finish it.
He's
I hope
a
that you
bum!
will show up for future
Yes.
streams of it. And for those of you watching on demand, I hope you'll keep watching it on demand. All right, guys. Yeah, I'm sad. I am. I like the game. I was really hoping that we were going to have a second night where it was going to do well. And
I don't
didn't
think
happen.
he's ever
This
had a
is
stream where he
exactly
didn't
why
complain like that.
I said I was
Yeah.
waiting 2
3
streams
hours.
to
All
make
right,
the
we'll do
decision
the
to move
math.
it back to the daytime stream. This is literally the exact reason why. Because sometimes it looks like it's coming back, and then all of a sudden, oh no, it was just a fluke. So it is what it is, everybody. But I want to say thanks. I hope that you guys enjoyed tonight's late stream. Sorry that GTA 4 will now be a night stream. And man, it really sucks that the support was so low tonight. Not the end of the world, but certainly disappointing. I was hoping for a turnaround for the game. Okay, so here's the deal. Tomorrow.
Yeah, that's $14.
Save the pig. Save the pig, the game.
Wow.
The whole game, you're trying to save the pig's life.
Save the pig, the game. So it's interesting in that, let me get out of that. It's 3 hours. So he made $15 an hour for those 3 hours, or $14.33. But then remember that most of that support came in the space of YouTube. So you got to give 30% to YouTube, and then you got to give 20% to taxes. So really, he's down to $7.15 an hour. This dude is working for $7.15 an hour. I'm going to say that one more time. So $43 divided by 3 is $14.33. But then half of that is gone, or almost half of that. Let's just even be fair and say 40%, because maybe some of that came on Kick and you get to keep a little bit more of that. But times 0.40, that will bring him down to wait a minute, I did the math wrong. Yeah, can you believe I used to work in accounting? 1433 times 0.40, that's 573. So 1433, I'm sorry, I got to do this math. You know, I got to know, like, is he for real? 1433 minus 573. Okay, so after taxes and paying YouTube, he's down to $8.60 an hour. I'm pretty sure McDonald's pays more than that. At the very least, I know Burger King pays more than that, because the Burger King near my cabin always has a sign up that says new crew members needed, starting pay $12.50 or something like that. Like, he could literally work at McDonald's making French fries and make more money than he's making streaming. And the thing that's so funny about this is he loves bragging about how successful he is. And I'm just here to tell you that if you're making less in your business than you could working for Burger King, you are not successful. You are not successful as a business owner if you're making less at your business than you could make at Burger King. And thank you, Review Tech Mongolia. That's sub minimum wage these days. Yeah, it is. NVMe drive. My motherboard has plenty of slots. I don't need to do that, but I don't know. 12 is the standard pay working any low end job in Florida now. Yeah. So for all his bragging about how successful he is, you're making less than Burger King wages, bro. That is not successful. That is not successful. Not at all. All right, let's go to the next video that we have prepared here. And again, go subscribe to DSP Memology 101. He does the clips so I don't have to, and he does a great job kind of comparing and contrasting. Like, I love that he puts in stuff from before that Phil has said and kind of shows what a hypocrite he is. Oh, wait a minute. That's weird. 1 second. Oh, okay. I'm sharing the wrong tab. I was wondering. I'm like, what's going on here? This doesn't work.
Unhinged, weird, radical things I've ever heard. Someone just said,
yeah?
oh, you'll send YouTube your information, but you didn't want to get a real ID driver's license. I didn't want to get a real ID driver's license. Where do you get your insane conspiracy theories from?
From
really?
your DMs with
crazy
PPP,
fucking
you
Kool-Aid
fucking
do you drink?
moron.
Where did that even come from?
My mom has a terminal illness. Please stop making fun of me.
For 7 years, stop.
This guy can't figure out how to get a fucking passport. He's asking me how to get him a passport,
Yeah.
for God's sake.
He's manipulating
Holy
you.
shit, Phil. What about the real ID system? I'll never be able to visit my parents. How about you just file the paperwork and get a fucking... This guy's in his 40s with no passport, with no form of valid government ID.
Isn't it
How
funny?
does this happen? He doesn't even have a driver's license, for God's sake.
Where do you get your information from? From your own
who
private
knows
messages,
where that narrative
you
came
fucking
from,
moron.
but they'll believe it. But that's what it is. I don't know what the hell someone is actually saying. I didn't want to get a real ID. You have no fucking clue what you're talking about. You're an idiot.
That's 100% a lie.
I was hoping to beat this today, but I don't know how close we are to the end, nor do I know how to solve any of the stuff that we're doing. How do you beat this game? See, when people say this game is 3 hours long, no. It's 3 hours long if you know all the solutions to all the puzzles, you know exactly where to go, and you're running through the game at maximum speed, skipping.
The game expert can't figure out in-game puzzles to progress in a game. And he said, I'm an expert.
Everything. Then it's 3 hours long. But for a normal person, this shit is not 3 hours long.
Devour.
Anyway. All right. Let's split the part when I come back. Hopefully, I would hope, the conclusion of Ludo. All right, we'll see. Maybe we are heading into the end here. Guys, I'm just going to stand up and stretch my legs a little bit here, and then we're going to continue. Guys, again, I would appreciate it if you could support the stream. Right now, we're at, what, 50 bucks? Obviously, the goal is 150. Last time we played Ludo a week ago, I got 100. I don't know if we're going to beat it today. I want to. Wise Guy says, no way you're beating it today. So, Wise Guy, since you seem to have played the game, how long is it? It said it was 3 hours long if you know how to beat it. It's 5 hours long if you do everything. Well, guess what? We're about 4 hours in, and I'm not getting stuck. I think people are just full of shit, and they completely lie about stuff. Like, I thought this game was short. That's why I put it in the schedule. But apparently it's not short, and now it sucks, because as you can see, every time I play this game, I don't get support. And I want
more complaining to the audience. Come on, man. I didn't get
finish
enough money.
it now because we're this far in. There's 3 more chapters after this, probably 2 more hours or so if you go.
Here we go. He's only up to $58. So again, he's making, after paying the Vic on YouTube, he's making $8.60 an hour. Like, I agree with Heavy Kev there. He says, just put the fries in the bag, Phil. Like, come on, dude. You're making $8.60 an hour while you're telling people how successful you are. And, you know, for all I know, I make $8.60 an hour sometimes. But I don't brag about how successful my tiny media company is. You know, I just take my pennies and roll on. And I have other financial generators, is what I would say. You know, like I have other income sources besides doing this. Review Tech Mongolia with 5. He's bleeding, and this is very true, Review Tech. I agree with you 100%. He's bleeding his whales dry while his audience continues to dwindle since he's so insufferable. All of his problems are self-inflicted. I completely and totally agree with you 100%. 100%.
The dollar signs are too powerful for a lot of people, man.
But they're not too powerful for me. So thank you for the support. We'll check in with the Kick support, see if anything's improved over there. Because I'm embarrassed. I'm doing just as bad on Kick than Phil is doing. No, still no Kick support. But here's what I will say. I had a new noisemaker and I left it in the other room. So if we get any Kick support whatsoever, I'll go get the noisemaker, and for the rest of the stream, any support will get a big sound effect noise thing. That's all I can offer. I don't know. And thank you, Review Tech Mongolia. Trolley Troll says, Phil has all the time in the world to waste playing computer games. Yeah, exactly. Where's the money, Dentkowski? He gets like 1 Kick sub a day. I don't even get that some days, but I only have 5 people or something in my, 5 or 10 people in my Kick Live chat. He's got 100 usually or something like that. So Phil splits his stream 5 hours in the morning and 3 hours at night. Are you kidding me? He streams for 8 hours a day. Even that, like 8 hours a day divided by 3, even if he hits both goals, $300. It's not a lot of money to be bragging about how successful you are. I wouldn't be bragging with that kind of income level.
Fast. What? There's 3 more chapters? Well, each chapter is taking a whole stream. Seriously. Again, I'm not getting stuck. I'm actively making progress every time that we're playing. So how could people say this game is so short? I don't understand. I don't know why people lie about shit.
I apologize to anyone who may be negatively affected moving forward by this bullshit. I tried as well as I could to stop it. And, it's out of my hands now, and it's their fault, not mine.
All right, well, guys, I got to pee really quick, and then we're going to continue and see how far we can get on this stream.
Please be sure to tip me while I'm pissing. Yes.
Like, at this point, it is annoying me because I like the game, but sadly, this is a game that you guys aren't really getting into, and that sucks. So people say to me, why don't you just play games that you like? Well, I actually do like this. I'm intrigued by it. I want to see what the story is. The puzzles aren't that bad, but you guys
I'm not getting enough money for it, though. I'm not getting enough money for it, though, and that's annoying me.
Seriously?
Jesus Christ, these fucking idiots.
We got to get to the bottom of this. So I am enjoying the game. I wish that more of you were enjoying it and engaging with it, but you're not, and it sucks. It sucks that I like something that you guys don't, because now it sounds like I need another stream to beat it, but how am I going to do that when you guys aren't really engaging with the content, right? It sucks. Well, let's keep going.
People aren't engaging with the content. He means people aren't donating for the content, not engaging. There's all these people chatting in his live chat. They're all engaging. They're just not donating. So get your vocabulary right. Say what you mean, Phil. You people aren't donating enough.
I'm going to play it for the rest of this stream. Again, guys, if you like the content, please support. If you don't like the content, but you like me and my channel in general, please support. Let's not have it be a dead stream. All right? All right, here we go. Guys, we have about a half an hour left on today's stream. It sounds like we're not going to beat the game today, but I am having a good time with it. If you guys could support the stream now.
He did another whole hour for like $2. He got $2 in an hour. That's it? $2? Makes me think of that. Do you ever see that movie Better Off Dead? That kid, the paper boy? $2. I want my $2. Aerosol, with a kind of generous $2, says somehow he makes $120K annually. He hides a lot. Or he says he makes $120 annually, but he really makes like $40. I think he exaggerates the amount of money that he actually gets. That's what I think.
Throw money at me.
But thank you for your kindness, generosity, and support. An often show supporter, Aerosol, thank you so much for your support. And I will routinely keep checking in with the Kick Chat. Don't make me pull out the DARKSYDEPHIL begging puppet again, right? Nah, he probably makes 120. I don't know, though. I don't know. A lot of behind-the-scenes money? All right. If people are saying he does make that. Oh, boy. I wish I shouldn't bust his balls so much then. But listen, if he made that 120 without the begging, that would be worthy of respect and worthy of, even a little jealousy. Like, wow, 120. That's great level of income for running a stream from your house. But do you ever seem to notice that the guys that actually make a lot of money in any field, they don't brag about it, right? But he's the king snake. He tricked PPP in the casino. He won in the end. Totally, dude. Yeah, he seems to hit 100 goals a month, 150 a goal. Yeah, he has nothing to show for having that kind of money. That's what I think. He's got a shitty little condo with 2 broken bathrooms in it, right? They're going to be shitting in a bucket if that last bathroom breaks on them, right? Like, come on, Phil. Get your shit together, literally.
The last half hour, it would be greatly appreciated. At least if we could get to $100, I could say, okay, the stream didn't do terribly. But if we just end now where we are, yeah, sadly the stream did awful. And I do want to finish the game. How about this?
Yeah, so he's going to do one last minute beg to get $40 more.
If we hit $100 of support by the end of the stream, I will commit to finishing the game. We'll do one more stream to wrap it up. Okay? Oh, Jesus Christ, it fucking scared me. That legit scared me.
The job application legit scared him.
Oh, Jesus Christ, it fucking scared me. That legit scared me. Yeah.
He is definitely scared of job applications.
As usual, people say, oh, the game's 2.5 hours. No. We're about to hit 5 hours, and we're not even nearly done, so people are always full of crap when they try to review these games.
Yeah, bullshit. A good gamer could finish it in 2.5 hours, but you, Phil, are not a good gamer. You're a loser and a moron.
Because, again, they cheat, and they have guides, and they turbo through the game, and they're like, oh, you can beat the game in 2.5 hours. Yes, if you know how to play it and you've cheated.
Well, you can use a guide. Why don't you use a guide so you don't look like such a loser at gaming?
Then you could beat it that fast. Not a normal person. Okay.
I don't know. Me, I like game cheats sometimes. Like, sometimes it's fun to just go in GTA and, like, do the all weapons cheat or, spawn a helicopter with a missile launcher and just go have fun.
Excuse me. Excuse me. All right, guys, final 15 minutes of today's stream. Last chance to support. If you could support in some way, I would really appreciate it, even if it's just a small contribution.
He makes 120K from berating disabled people that
it's better than nothing.
They're friends with DSP.
Seriously,
it is depressing. Yes.
I would like to hit $100 on this stream. It sucks because now
how many of his donos are fake?
Again.
I think a lot of them.
See the ending, but if it's going to be the stream to do.
Oh, I got thrown out of my own stream somehow. I apologize. I said it last week, and I'm going to say it one more time. I am switching back to StreamYard beginning next week. I cannot have these drops that keep occurring. So I apologize for that. let's go back to the share screen that I did have, and we'll just continue from here. I apologize for the technical issues. I always say it's a live show, and you get it warts and all. But these issues with the streaming software provider is really getting to me. Like, I have a direct wired internet, and I have very fast internet here in our home. There should never be a reason for that. As soon as Arlene showed up, yeah, she's DSP. Got him, run. Yeah, abducted by aliens. That's what happened. I don't know why this keeps happening. I got snipped. Yes. No, we'll just continue here. So I apologize for the tech issues. We're going to try to do next week's shows from going back to StreamYard. Right now, we use a software that is kind of a StreamYard clone called EVMux, but it's half the price, and it has a few more features even, so I thought it would be a good idea. But it seems like every show, the stream says syncing, and then I get thrown out of the stream.
Fine, and I'm tired.
There's no reason for this with a direct line to the router. Like, I have a wire direct from the streaming PC into the router. There should never be this issue.
Now, no more excuses, all right? Because the bottom line is people are like, Phil's not engaged in his commentary, and Phil's commentary is boring, and that's why people don't want to watch the playthroughs of the stream.
I agree with
Bullshit.
that. Yeah.
I'm loving this game. I'm voice acting. I'm engaged. I'm commentating on everything that's going on actively. Bullshit.
I could be going the wrong way. This could be a dead end. Why are they putting you through this? It certainly isn't fun right now. Just tell me what I'm doing.
You need to know how to play, which I don't.
I was already here multiple times. I don't see anything. Dead end.
He's seething. He can't figure it out.
Can't believe it. It's a dead end. What a shocker. There's nothing here. So I came down here again. It's another dead end. There's nothing to do. I'm literally about to stop playing for good reason at this point. I'm actually upset. They're wasting my time. I just want to know what to do to advance, and you're giving me absolutely no indicator of what I should be doing, where I should be going. Wise Guy says, I think you have to backtrack all the way to the start of the level. How do I do that?
Get back to the start, loser.
How am I supposed to remember where that is? It all looks the same.
It all looks the same.
Spudwink to me dollars. You're a pro gamer. Why do you still need a chat to handhold you? Number one, I'm a pro gamer in the regard that I make a living playing games. That doesn't mean that I play things at a high level or competitive level. I'm not a competitive gamer. Very different, and you should definitely learn the discerning between the two, because they are completely separate things that should not be confused, okay?
I lost it now.
I'm a pro gamer because I do it full time, not because I'm actually good at games, right?
I want this to end, so I gotta stop my stream. But look at this bullshit. Good. Wow. I mean, can we please have a word with these fucking game devs for a minute? Hey, stupid. Listen, I want to enjoy your game.
Yeah, if he can't figure out the game, it's the game dev's fault.
But you have to not make it fucking annoying. You have to make it fun to play, rewarding, not wandering around in the fucking dark with no idea where to go to finish your stage. On. Look. I hear nothing. Now I can't even find where to fucking go.
Yes.
Why am I so mad? Because I'm annoyed. If I'm
He's a
having
game
a good time
journalist and a pro
gamer. 5 hours of my time
yeah.
in it. I don't want it to then jump off a fucking cliff, and that's what's
it's
happening
too much
right
credit
now.
calling
So
him a games journalist. I agree.
We found the ghost. That should have been the end of the chapter.
He's
and
a
then you're on to
begging
the next.
crackhead
Not
moron.
wander around in the dark for no fucking reason. We're already done. I already solved it. Why am I doing this again? I don't hear anything. I don't hear anything anymore. All I hear is the squeakiness. That's all I hear is the squeak. I don't even hear that like white noise sound anymore. So I don't know where the fuck to go. Do you guys hear anything?
Yeah, in his case, game journalist and game
I don't hear
loser.
anything anymore, so I have no
Same
idea where to
thing.
go. This is insanely stupid. How dumb could they have been? Let's make a giant, insanely dark room. The light is only local to your feet. This is clown mode shit. I just want to fucking go to the next part. I literally already beat this part. Look, there's the dog bed. What the fuck, man?
He's getting so frustrated because he's too dumb to figure out how to progress in the game.
already been here. I've already done this. Where am I supposed
Suffer,
to go
viewers.
now?
I don't know how to do this. I'm
now
retarded.
There's no sound at all. That's the problem. There's no sound. All I hear is that squeaking. So I don't know where the fuck to go, and the game is fucking shit. Seriously. This is ass. All I hear is this ambient squeak. That's it. I don't hear any radio noise. I hear ambient squeaking. Do you hear it? And that just sounds like it's everywhere. It doesn't sound like you're heading towards anything.
Oh, Phil.
Dude,
Poor
what is
Phil.
fucking wrong with these morons? I mean, really?
He can't figure it out, so the guys
Did
that made
anyone
the game are
ever
morons.
ask someone, is this fun to play? When
You know,
make a
Phil, just so you know, like tens of thousands of people have figured this game out and beat it, but you can't. Pro gamer and all.
game, there's a critical component, fun factor. You must ask a person
Broke.
who will
He's
test your
washed
game,
up.
is this fun?
He's impeded by
Who
bad
the
netcode,
fuck in their right
dude.
mind would say, yes, walking around in darkness
Oh, look at that. There's a
with nothing
subscriber
but
in the
minor
kick
audio
chat.
cues you
Whoa.
can barely hear
Let's go check that
is
out.
fun.
I
This
will
is
check
chapter
on that. Thank you
22
for letting me
Gaia
know.
1, which really isn't chapter 22.
I
but
would
that's
have
what they
checked
call it.
eventually, but thank you.
See, and I think when you're in the dark, if you walk out there, you die.
Let's see who
Matter
the
of fact, it's
kind
already
and
beat it.
generous
We
kick
found the ghost.
benefactor was.
Why am I still walking around?
Whoa,
Why
look
didn't
at
it
that.
just end there? I don't know what
There's
to do. I'm done.
3 gifted subs.
Wow,
One
you
moment
finally
here.
did it. You made the game that breaks me.
Every game breaks you, you loser. Every game breaks DSP. Every game. I want to take a moment to thank Rex Racer, who gifted 1 sub. Thank you for your kindness, generosity, and support. Rex Racer, see, we're doing better. The DSP only gets 1 or 2 subs. We've got 3, so that means we're better than Darkside So fuck Phil right in his eyes. Thank you, Rex Racer.
Dude, I'm going to make so much money. This is insane.
And we also want to thank FF9000, who gifted a sub over on Kick. Thank you for your kindness, generosity, and support.
But let's face it also, money talks.
All right. Big ups and big thank you to FF9000. And then we've got King Ron, who gifted a sub. Thank you, King Ron, for your kindness, generosity, and support of the show. Much, much appreciated.
The dollar signs are too powerful for a lot of people, man.
Yes, but they're not too powerful for me. So thank you and big ups to the Kick supporters. I love the Kick support because Kick only takes a very little bit of it and lets the creators keep most of it. A lot of me wants to just stream on Kick, but a lot of people find me on YouTube, so we're going to stick with our current plan. But thank you, Rex Racer, FF9000, and King Ron, and also some other recent supporters on Kick. Scooter the Pooter, Good Goy, Mystery, Bloodwolf 282, Chorgon Scormhammer, The Lucky Gremlin, Super Money Fist, Midnight Streams, Wacky Shucks. Thanks to all of you for your kindness, generosity, and support. And thank you, Adam, for letting me know that there's some Kick subs in there. You too can be the MVP of Kick subs. Praise the cash. The monies are just too powerful. The dollar signs are just too powerful. You are correct, Animate Chris. So let's close out this one. We got just a couple more clips.
With its insane level of stupidity of how you made it. I'm too dense to find this fun and thrilling. No, that's the point. I'm not dense enough to find it fun and thrilling. It's stupid.
You're too dense to find it fun.
This is really dumb right now. I was enjoying other puzzles and things, but now the game has gotten to the point where it's not respecting your time. It's literally wasting your fucking time. No cue.
And you're wasting your entire audience's time bitching and crying and seething and blaming the game devs when really you're just too retarded to play the game.
No help. You already found the ghost, yet you have to continue to walk in fucking circles. Why?
Help!
Oh, that's interesting. Did you know that DSP let his trademark lapse so someone could shut his YouTube channel down if they claimed DSP gaming trademark? Ooh, I might have to look out of that, right? Is there a way to send money legally to truth seekers without paying a tax? Because I don't have a lot of money. I always tell people the best way to send support is through PayPal, because PayPal literally only takes like 2%. That's the platform that lets us keep the most. And then second to that is Kick. I think Kick takes 5%, but some other platforms take 30%. And if you also consider that, like let's say somebody donates $100 on a platform that takes 30%. So then I'm down to 70, and then I have to pay 20% income tax on the 70. So you really lose like 50% of the money. It's rough, Brother, can you spare $1? How many DSPs does it take to change the smoke alarm battery? Yes, and Arlene is showing everybody how to send a PayPal pledge, and I'll check in with those before the end of the broadcast. We read every single one of those too. Make sure if you send a PayPal pledge, you add a note and give me your chat room user ID and whatever you want me to read, and I will read it. Yeah, that is rough. It's like mob, shit. Like, oh shit, we're gonna let you make some money, but we keep half of it. That's the Vic, half. Okay, cool. Thank you, CoFool888. Appreciate you. Thanks for appreciating us. All right, and now we're going to do my favorite of these, and that's the mental breakdown that DSP had over. He's saying that the 220 thing was fake, but here's what I will say. The police officer that put that out and confirmed that the local police called him a 220. And for those that aren't aware, a 220 means a mental case. They declared him a 220. And he, in this clip, is going to say, they just made it up. There's no evidence whatsoever of that. The fucking guy who put it out interviewed the police officer on an audio recording. It's out there. There is 100% proof that happened. There is overwhelming evidence that the 220 thing really happened, but Phil's going to try to rewrite history here and claim that person just made the whole thing up.
I love it, and it's that stuff's positive, and there's other stuff that's positive behind the scenes, but the fact that I might lose my fucking house over something that I have nothing whatsoever control over or to do with, that's the worst feeling.
Yeah, so make sure you pay me because I might lose my house.
Boom Arms Defeat DSP says, what about 220? Hey, Boom Arms, you do realize that the whole 220 thing was completely fabricated, completely false. Never had any truth to it whatsoever. Literally not a lick of evidence or anything.
There's an audio recording of it, you fucking moron. There's an audio recording of the police officer saying that it happened. They declared you a 220. Like, what are you, retarded? Do you really think that people are going to believe you over a police officer? There's an audio recording of a police officer saying they talked to him and they labeled him in the report a 220, which means mental case, right? I'm sorry, but if he's on the brink of losing his house, he needs to get a real job. Yeah. Yeah, OG Phil, I couldn't sleep if you lost your house. The only thing that matters is if the whales believe him. The Trump administration needs to go after DSP. It's on the record. It's an on-the-record interview. There's an audio recording of it, Phil, you lying scumbag.
Was ever shown? It was just all hearsay?
No evidence was ever shown. It was all hearsay. There's an audio recording of it, you moron. Are you that stupid or are you that delusional? He's really going to sit there with a straight face and say that that person that came up with that, they didn't show any evidence. It's all hearsay. It's not hearsay. It's an on-the-record interview with the police officer, you liar, scumbag.
You all believed it because you're all a bunch of fucking mouth-drooling idiots, right? You do realize that no one involved in that story was real. It was completely made up from the ground up. And people are just so dumb, they believe it because they don't need to see any facts. They just want to believe negative things.
No, that person was a verified police officer. They were real people. The girl that was interviewed was a real police officer who said you got labeled a 220 or a mental case. There's an audio recording of her confirming this. For you to say there's no evidence and it's hearsay and these people don't exist, they're just made up people, anybody can call that woman and verify she said that, Phil. You moron, scumbag, liar.
You know that, right? That you're a dunce, that you're a fucking idiot. I just want to make that clear to you that you're actually the most gullible fucking moron on this planet because you believe everything you're told for the memes and the giggles, right?
It's all about the memes and the giggles, Phil.
You have to be brain dead fucking stupid to believe that.
But I'm like, I was very cautious
Here it
when I
is.
would talk to people to not give onlys or we don't do that, you know. And there were times and calls I referred people to the FBI, but that was if I was tired of talking to them and they were what we call a 220, you know, kind of mental. And that was just for fun.
You have no idea how much that like you just gave me icing on top of icing on top of icing on top of a cherry on the cake.
If you don't know what's going on, graphics, that's a good thing. These are dumbasses on the Kick Chat who do detractor memes and shit. But all the stuff that they reference is always false and fake. Like dumb memes that were made up that have nothing to do with reality, but they just all circle jerk each other into believing that everything is true, even though there's never ever been a lick of evidence of anything that they say.
There's never been a lick of evidence. There's an audio recording of the woman saying you were a 220. You loser, you moron, scumbag, lying piece of shit.
They just fucking, oh yeah, it's true. See, and there you go. Well, can you provide that it's evidence that it's false? No, you stupid fucking moron. You don't have to do that. In real life, it's called innocent until proven guilty.
Well,
you don't get to just throw a zillion fucking accusations at someone and then say, well, unless they can prove it, it's true. That's not how it works, you fucking idiot.
That might be true.
Okay, thank you.
I can make up anything about anyone right now, and you're just going to blanket believe it, even though I've provided absolutely no evidence, and it's just hearsay of two people saying stuff. Why are you so dumb? Like, no, I have to ask this question. All right, where is this fucking boom arm idiot? Who are you? And who pays for your internet? Who pays your bills in life? Because there's no way that someone as dumb as you actually holds a job. So who are you leeching off of? Is it your parents? Is it the government? I really want to know. I want to get that to the heart of these people on the internet that are this stupid.
Yeah,
and actually just sit there believing toxic fucking hatred against people. Who are you?
Last time I had financial freedom was probably 2014 when I moved out here. That was the end of it. Seriously, like 2014, I got myself into so much debt moving out here and furnishing the house and doing all the things I did that year. So that was like the last year I had financial freedom.
Yeah, you on the other hand.
How do you exist? Because I'm shocked that you get out of bed every day and don't immediately trip and put your head through the wall and kill yourself because you're so stupid, right? How do you actually use the bathroom without like defecating all over the floor? How do you tie your own shoes?
Himself. Yes.
I need to know how dumb people like you actually fucking get away with it. Because it's obvious if you're that fucking ignorant and stupid that someone's doing everything for you, right? You're not actually independent. There's no way.
And I'm going to be very honest with all of you.
We'll try to do that.
You know, I'm kind of messed up in my head right now because of stuff going on behind the scenes financially. It's tearing me apart, man.
Yeah,
it's
by that logic,
like,
Phil doesn't believe
I'm at my wit's end.
Police officers exist.
And I want you to understand, I hope that doesn't come through on the streams, that I hope that when I'm playing games and interacting with you guys and having fun, that it doesn't seep through that there's really stressful stuff going on with me behind the scenes financially. Because I am struggling right now really bad. I mean, just take a look this past month, right? Like, I couldn't afford half the games.
Do I get sick of people asking about the detractors or telling you what detractors are doing, etc.? I mean, it gets tiresome because you guys know I don't care, right? Like, as I've said many times.
He doesn't care. He ranted about it for 20 minutes. He doesn't care.
Oh, my God, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my God. Yep. No, we got to stop the stream.
Guilt tripping his audience.
I just received a $1 tip from an anonymous tipper, and they just informed me that almighty Tevin is watching my stream right now and talking crap about me. Ah!
You're right. He begs and insults his
about
audience.
what they're doing or saying.
It's
and then these morons come on my
audience
streams and they repeat these stupid memes.
All for the Hogan
that, like,
polls. Yeah.
Like
Guilt tripping his audience to donate.
Is just so stupid. From what I'm to understand, again, this is just me trying to understand it from an outsider's perspective because I don't watch or listen to garbage from morons. I guess they're trying to say that a police officer
ghetto
came out to my house looked around and saw that I had a bunch of security cameras around my house.
He is definitely
like my house
220.
is on lockdown or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, as Fort Knox, and there was like all this security. And then they made a report that I'm a 220, which I guess means that I'm like a crazy person who's fucking paranoid and shit or something. None of that ever happened. Ever in history. No one ever came to my house. Every day.
No, you talked to this woman on the phone, and Broside Phil got right to the woman that talked to you on the phone, who was tired of you bothering her. So she referred you to the FBI because you were a 220 or a mental case. She said that. It's a recorded on the record call, Phil. She's a witness. She dealt with you and declared you a 220 or a crazy person.
I made a single phone call to the police once.
That's what she talked
to talk about a death threat that I got against me and my family. And
Why
that
is
was
he
the
bothered
extent of
by
it.
this?
Nothing else ever actually
He's
happened after
440,
the initial
doubly
phone call.
220.
That was
That's
it.
correct.
So anything
Yes,
that was ever
cringe.
said in addition to that is a lie.
Yeah, we
and no
covered
evidence
that
could
earlier.
ever be
Yes.
presented otherwise,
Yes,
because it
we
can't be
covered
true,
that
because it didn't
earlier.
happen.
Watched
So
earlier
every
in the
little
stream. We
piece
played
of
the
this weird
clips,
meme story that these
animate
people have
clips.
fabricated, you believe it, you're that dumb. I made one phone call to report a death threat against my family years ago. And I had a small conversation with an officer on the phone saying, hey, in addition to the death threats, I'm also having some big problems with internet chargebacks on PayPal, which is fraud.
You know,
It's
some
someone
people come here just
saying
to
that they have a
complain.
stolen credit card or whatever. And it's a mass amount of these things that I'm having at this point. Do the police deal with stuff like that? To which I was told,
man.
no.
Let's address this. This is the same person who's always in my comments just to complain. The only interaction this person has with my channel is to bitch and whine and moan and complain. And, you know, I said when I had Widener on my show that I disagree with him about almost everything. But one thing we do agree on, and we can build some common ground about, is that Corey Good is a con artist scumbag. I don't generally find anything that Widener talks about very compelling. I had him one time to talk about moon conspiracies and the Kubrick thing because I found that somewhat interesting. Having somebody on my show is not an endorsement of their belief system. And as far as dark journalists, you know, I don't have any problem with dark journalists. Never, because you are a grifter. Why don't you come here with your real name and face, you pussy? Why don't you come here with your real name and face? Because I know who you are, by the way. I know who you are. And you're a coward and a jealous, bitter, angry little man that's always looking for some reason to slag me or make me look bad to my audience, right? And I don't know, you know, some people it's not that I'm giving passes out. I just don't have time to cover everyone. And there is degrees of things. There's some things that Dark Journalist talks about, again, that I disagree with 100%. But I think he does a good faith effort in his research. And he tries, at least. It's not like he's intentionally trying to deceive people. That's just my opinion, having observed him for many years. And I happen to be very friendly with his girlfriend. So I don't see any need to go after him. Show me what he has done that is so egregious, besides research things that I may disagree with his conclusions on. And Widener talks about all kinds of crazy shit. He thinks that John F. Kennedy faked his own death. I totally disagree with him. But I will say that JFK documentary he put out, I learned many things about the JFK assassination that I never knew. Like the police officer that got killed on that day looked exactly like JFK and some other things. So, you know, I don't see what the hatred is for. And if you come to my channel only to slag me, you just won't be welcome here. We always take constructive criticism, but like, oh, if you don't go after these people I don't like, then you're a grifter too. Well, then suck a dick. Like, you know, that's kind of how I feel about it. That's where I'm at, right? And I shouldn't even address that person publicly because that's what they want. They want my attention because they're a bitter, angry, jealous little man. And, you know, it is what it is. But I do find it interesting that, like, somebody would make a fake YouTube account just to come here to attack me. Like, do you have no balls and your real? You can't come here with your real name and your real face if you have something to say to me. Like, are you that much of a sniveling coward, right? And who hides behind a sock account? A coward hides behind a sock account. And don't tell me it's not a sock account, because it's like a brand new YouTube account. Nobody's making a brand new YouTube account just to come here and insult me or try to turn my audience against me, right? Yeah, everyone has time for that trash. Sad, pathetic. Yeah, this person is a sad, pathetic, bitter, angry, jealous little man. And I know who it is. I know who that is. And I'm not going to say it, but I know who that is. And it's enough to say that it's a sad, jealous, bitter, angry little man that is very unhappy to see my channel every month. Even if it doesn't grow very much, every month my channel is growing. And any YouTuber will tell you, as long as your channel is continually growing every month, you're on the right course, you're doing well. Meanwhile, many people's YouTube channel take a nosedive, right? Take a nosedive. But it is what it is. There's always going to be people who, I don't know. I learned a long time ago that somebody else's success does not take away from my own, or my own ability to gain similar success. So I've never been a jealous, bitter, angry little man. And one of the things I found, that if you celebrate other people's success, even your competitors, I will celebrate their success. If you celebrate others' success, they will do the same when you have success, right? But if you're a jealous, bitter, angry asshole, you're not going to get anything out of that, except you're going to be seething and angry and jealous, right? And another thing is, this is really true. If you are jealous of someone, a large part of that jealousy comes from a seed or root of, you wish that you were doing that which they were successful at, and you can't, or you won't, or you're too lazy to put the work in to make that. Successful people put the work in. They don't just seethe and hope and are jealous. And I hate sour grapes too, right? I hate sour grapes. Yeah, lift others up, not down. So when people say, why aren't you going after this person, or why are you not going after that person? Also realize that I have to be very careful when I do attack somebody or call somebody a grifter or a scammer or whatever. I have to do an incredible amount of research before I can publicly reach that conclusion and make accusations of some wrongdoing, even for legal reasons. Or also, I have to be very careful, because I can cite for you at least 5 examples, 5 times that someone's enemy came to me incognito with a sock puppet account or a brand new account or a fake account and tried to point me at their enemy like a missile. That happens to me a lot. So no, just because somebody says you should go after this person, I generally don't listen to them, because they could be a competitor of mine that's just bitter, angry, and jealous, trying to turn my audience against me. Or they could also be an enemy of someone that they want me to go destroy, because they know that I am the grift destroyer. We have busted more fake psychics, more new age scammers, more UFO scammers, more Bigfoot scammers, more alien contact scammers. We have busted so many scammers here, more than I think almost anybody on the internet. So for somebody to complain like, oh, but you didn't go after that person. Okay, well, maybe I've reached some understanding with that person where we agree to disagree on a lot of things, but we can agree on other things or whatever, but it is what it is. People are going to complain, and that person comes to my comments just to bitch and moan and cry. I think their last YouTube comment was like, more trash on one of my videos. So if you think my videos are trash, then go somewhere else. There's 80 million YouTube channels you could be watching and enjoying. If you don't enjoy my work, then kindly, suck a dick. I mean, Oh, it is what it is. But I've given too much time to this issue. But I'm glad that I did, because I want it to be known that if you come to me and try to point me at somebody like a missile to go destroy them, I'm not just going to do that. You know, like there's a whole procedure and months of research that we go do, right? Yes, they're in love with me. That's what it is. That's definitely what it is. All right, let's try to get through this.
We don't deal with anything online whatsoever. The only capacity that we have is to deal with like human trafficking and stuff like that. You might want to speak with the FBI, but unless it's of a certain dollar amount, which is probably thousands to tens of thousands of dollars, no one's ever going to really help you. But here's a number if you want to call the FBI. And that was the final conversation I ever had with them about anything. Nothing ever proceeded after that.
And he's so dumb, he doesn't realize that she said exactly that. That she kind of blew him off and told him to go to the FBI because he was a mental case.
With 15 years ago, when I started on YouTube,
no one came to my house. No one looked at cameras. This is all complete nonsense. So that entire story you've been told, whoever this fake person or persons are that have been involved on talking on a show, they literally all made it up. It's not real. It's all fabrication. None of this stuff is real, ever. It's always they made up a story to try to have content.
Roadside Phil did not make up a story, you fucking moron. He found the police officer who took the call when you called the police station. And she said she blew you off and told you to go to the FBI because you're a mental case, a 220. It really happened. There's evidence it happened. He found the exact woman that took the phone call and handled your case, you moron.
And then they have people faking who they are and fake guests and fake announcements, fake stories, fake everything. None of it was ever real. And again, no evidence is ever presented because none of it can ever be presented because it's always fake. But they've created this entire community of cult-like following where, oh, the next thing about DSP, the next weird thing about DSP. And none of it's ever real, but you just eat it up.
CoffeeZilla
You
does
absolutely
a great job,
just eat
especially on
everything
crypto
up. And like, oh, yes, eat it up. I want more drama about DSP when none of it happened. None of it. Listen, I'll tell you, I make mistakes on streams right here. This is where I sometimes make mistakes. I'll say something stupid, I'll get angry, and I'll rage, and I'll act like a fool on a stream. And that's the extent of it. What you see is what you get. There is no other shit going on outside of these streams. There's no drama. None of this is real. All this stuff is just completely made up. These people are fucking nuts. People are crazy, man. It really is wild, the levels of insanity that people are willing to believe when none of it has ever been real.
Okay, where's the evidence? Present evidence of what you're saying.
Someone did a $1.26 tip and says these people are losers. They want to create fantasies about you so they have some meaning in their lives. Yeah, again, because they actually want to believe this nonsense, right? Here's the thing. If they hear a story that a police officer was called out to DARKSYDEPHIL's house, and the officer arrives, and there's a fucking a chain link fence with electricity on it and a bunch of security cameras on it and security cameras all over the house, then they DSP's a paranoid loser who just sits at home all day. Couldn't be further from.
That's not what she said. She didn't say she went to your house. She said you called in, which you confirmed. You confirmed that you called in to the police. And she got so tired of dealing with you that she blew you off and said maybe you should go to the FBI because you are literally a 220, an insane person. And she didn't want to waste time talking to a crazy person. So, you know, this is something else, right? Yeah, I was trying to find that commenter so that I could see and let you all know that it's a brand new YouTube account. I'm pretty sure that it is. I've looked at it before when they slag me in my comments, right? And usually I just say, oh, you just come here to complain? Is that why you're here? Just to complain, right? Reminder that DSP had a mental breakdown about duty going in his house, even though it didn't happen. He's paranoid. He's insane. He's 220. Yeah, I totally agree.
from the truth. I love going out. I really do. It's just that I work a lot, so I don't get to go out a lot. But now I've been going out more. In fact, this last week I had 2 days off with my wife, and we went out and did a whole bunch of fun stuff. We're hoping that we can do some stuff together, maybe over the summer or into the fall. We're trying to make some plans and shit like that. But your fantasy doesn't make it reality. Just because you're jealous of me and you wish that you were me, and you're not, you're a miserable wretch sitting at home with nothing around you but the internet that you type on to make fun of people.
A miserable
It
wretch.
doesn't mean that
a miserable
the
wretch.
fabricated story you made up about me is real. It just means you're.
It's not like he keeps saying it's a fabricated story. That's the police officer that took your call, you moron. It's not fabricated. And Broside Phil got an on-the-record statement confirming it from the police officer who took the call, you liar.
Loser. Oh, let's see here. I got a $10 tip. Shady says this stuff is all unhinged. Indeed it is. It's wild. Again, I mean, this stuff is so insane. Someone went and found, apparently, I guess they're saying that they found the police report. If that's too loud, by the way, let me know, because it does sound a bit loud.
It is loud, you moron.
So if you think that's too loud, let me know, and I'll lower that sound effect. But someone went and found the police report from years and years ago when I actually got that death threat.
Yeah, and he talked to the police officer who talked to you, who said you're a 220. And meanwhile, you're saying that these people are fake. It's all fabricated. There's no evidence. There's overwhelming evidence that that's what happened, you moron.
Okay. They turned the police report into a giant fabricated memeable story so that they had fake content to put out on YouTube, including fake guests who claimed that they were people who they weren't. They made it all up. It's pretty insane, don't you think?
Pretty insane. All right, friends, we've got one more. I've got one more video to share with you. And this is, this one is something else. This is 45-year-old game journalist suffers a whole crash out. Donkey Kong Bonanza and worst stream of the year.
Anything? What the is going on? What is wrong with this game? I can't see. I can't move or see or control my character.
Oh,
really,
no.
I can't. Where is he? I can't see. He ran away again. Yo, this is completely awful. What a terrible game. Where is he? He runs away. Dude, I can't do anything. Are you kidding me? They're out of their mind. Nintendo at this point. And he loses no health. I don't understand what I'm... Dude, is anyone... fuck this. How do I beat this boss? And I have my lowest supported stream of the year.
I love it, and you know, it's that stuff's positive, and there's other stuff that's positive behind the scenes, but the fact that I might lose my fucking house over something that I have nothing whatsoever control over or to do with, that's the worst feeling.
No, save us GTA 6. Drinking streams don't scare me with my past addiction. I'm not an out-of-control alcoholic, and you saying that makes you sound really fucking stupid. Really.
If you have to tell people you're not an alcoholic,
like do I drink on every stream?
Yes!
It's actually pure green alcohol I keep in here. You guys don't realize. You think it's a Mountain Dew Kickstar. Oh, no.
Oh, my God. Excuse me.
Am I out of control? Even during the marathons that I do once a month.
Designed for 5-year-old
am I out
children.
of control drunk?
It's
still
so bad
talking.
it gets destroyed.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Is there a fucking video game? Shut up!
Out of control alcohol.
This is the worst fucking thing ever! They never shut up! They just talk and blather about little menial boring shit! This is a video game?
Yeah.
Oh my god! The fuck are you talking about?
Oh, jeez, Phil.
Jeez. The problem is people, I swear to God, people on the internet are like, it's either black or white. It's either
a terrible
you're a
breakup with the casino. He needs to drink the pain away.
Straight edge teetotaler. No, you can be in the middle. You wear that? It's called moderation. Try it sometime.
56 people. Ugh, so I gotta wake up.
I
shouldn't have drank
shouldn't
today.
make fun of Phil because I struggle with alcohol a little bit myself. I tend to overindulge. You know, when I like something, I go full tilt. But my missus is, you know, I'm trying to cut down. I have cut down significantly. This time 6 months ago, I was drinking every day. Now it's a couple nights a week. And I also try to reduce the amount when I do drink because before I would just drink until I fell over, you know, like 12, 15 beers and then go to bed. That's not healthy, man. So I'm trying to keep it to a 6-pack, but my wife even still argues with me that what I do is not a 6-pack because I have 6 16-ounce beers. And to me, that is a 6-pack. It's 6 pints, you know? But she says, no, that's 8 beers. That's 8 drinks, according to doctors. I don't know. You know, you can never make the wife completely happy. I think she was happier when I was full, not drinking at all. And I did that for quite a while. And then I went back and then I started drinking too much. So then I went back again to not drinking at all. But I kind of prefer the middle road, you know, because each total abstinence to me is a form of suffering. And then drinking way too much is a form of suffering. So you got to find a middle ground.
I don't think I'm gonna drink anymore on stream. I'm serious. I don't think I'm ever gonna do it again. There's no point to it. It makes me tired. It makes me tired and it gets me down. It makes me disappointed when like things don't go perfectly right. Like, what's the point? Back in the day, I would have this.
This is years ago. I'm never going to drink on stream again. The next week, whoa, we're doing a marathon with drinking, $100 a shot, and then he doesn't do the shots. He just scams the audience.
Glass of rum and coke, and I would drink and do stupid shit in games. I don't do that anymore. Like last year was a big gimmick. Phil's gonna drink during the holiday stream. It's so cool because he hasn't drank on stream in a million years or whatever. I honestly don't think that I should do it anymore. I don't think it's a gimmick that's worth bothering with.
Guys, I don't think I should drink on stream anymore. It's really not good for me.
But we haven't seen any of the new animations or sound effects yet because we've had pretty slow support on the stream so far today, if you haven't noticed. So if that picks up, we'll be able to see some of it. Yeah, all the chats are slow. I don't know what's going on today. The podcast seemed pretty slow. All the chats right now are slow. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, see, this is a game that my 9-year-old plays. So it's always fascinating to me that he plays so many games that my 9-year-old son plays. And by the way, my 9-year-old son plays these games better than him. Speaking of competition, I would pay money. I would put up a $500 prize if he would play my son in Mario Kart or in Donkey Kong here. My son will rip the floors with him. 12 to 15 beers is rookie numbers. Yeah. I drank 18 beers last night. Well, yeah, I fully admit I have because my wife and I used to argue about this, but we've kind of reached a peace moment on it. You know what I like to do? I like to edit a project or work on something creative while I drink. But then I don't want to stop the project until it's finished. You know, I like to just start up and go until it's finished. Like, let's say I have a 20-minute video that I have to edit a bunch of stuff and add bumpers or whatever, so I'll start drinking and I don't want to stop drinking until I'm done the project and go to bed, because then in the morning it'll be done and I'll move on to the next project. And that's probably not good. Editing totally stone sober is boring as shit to me because it's so tedious. But if you have the drinks, it's like, well, I'm having a couple of drinks too, yeah. The beers just fell down my worthless parasite gob. It wasn't my fault that I became an alcoholic, dude. They overfilled the beers at the factory. Liver leg! That is the comment of the night. The voices will not stop. That is the comment of the night. I've been through rehab for alcohol twice, 15 years sober. Good for you. I really think I'm a better person when I'm completely sober. I'm for sure, I think, a better husband and father. So I'm considering giving it a go again, but we'll see what happens, Or maybe just only drinking once or twice a month. That would probably be the best for me. DSP's organs are lagging. His liver is lagging. Ha ha! Suffer, liver.
Back here, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, all right? Because you know I'm an honest dude. I'm starting to get bored with the game now. I legit am. Like,
He's getting
there's not
bored.
much going on. Even in the new world with a new transformation, it's kind of boring. Right? Like, it's all the same now. It's just more of
I
the
was
same.
just looking and our live count dropped off, and I'm like, what happened? Why did the Kino started?
And over and over and over.
Suffer, Stevens numbers. The Kino Casino has begun. I get it. A lot of people come here first, and then they go over there. I don't blame you. I'm going to go watch tonight. So when I'm done my stream, I usually, when I finish my stream, I go to the beginning of their stream and just start watching it.
This transformation is actually one of the worst. It's super boring. Now we're up to $22 of support.
Some of the stuff on Kino is so funny. My favorite lately was the chicken fries in the dumpster guy. Who was that guy? He was in the Burger King, and they were like, we're closing. And he's like, oh, I just wanted some chicken fries. And they said, oh, we just threw a bunch in the dumpster. So he went into the Burger King's dumpster, and he's trying to like get the chicken fries out of the dumpster. He's arguing with the Burger King employee, making a mess. That shit was awesome.
Guys, I think it stands to reason. I've been playing Donkey Kong for an hour. That's the first contribution that we basically had in the hour.
Suffer goal.
Please support Donkey Kong, especially because I've played so much at this point. I'm not going to give up on the game. But at the same time, I do need you guys to support the playthrough. You have up to now. So I'm not sure what's going on today. But please support the stream.
Wow, you must have a high tolerance there, buddy.
There we go.
High tolerance is good and bad.
I'm falling.
Costs more to get lit.
All
Angel
I wanted
Makers
to do
is always
was
here
drop.
telling me to suffer.
He was dropping, but then he just does a million random fucking
Why you want
moves.
me to suffer,
Are you
Angel
fucking
Makers?
kidding me?
Well,
All
good
I
to
want to
see
do
you
is drop.
anyway.
But the games could. I'm telling you, the controls just aren't very good.
Angel Maker only comes in the comments to tell me to suffer, or comes in the live chat to tell me to suffer. But it's okay. I'm still happy to see you. You're one more viewer. Thanks for being here.
The controls are very annoying. But guys, this is the least supported stream I have done all year so far.
Do you notice how he's always saying this is the least supported stream? Again, this is guilting the audience into paying more.
$2. So please, can we get some support? If you like Donkey Kong, I literally today added a ton of new animations and
$22 for the first hour. And again, if you take that $22 and you take 30% off, and then once you get to the next number, you take 20% off for the taxes, he's literally making less doing this than he could working at Burger King.
sound effects for said animations for contributions, and now we've gotten nearly none. Please support the stream. We've had good momentum this week, trying to hit goals and do a DSP tries it.
I know you're just kidding, Angel
And
Makers,
yesterday
but I
was
think it's
great.
funny. I
The day
see it
before was
once in a
great.
while.
All of a sudden today we're off to a really
And
bad start. Please, let's hit some goals. Let's get it going.
You remember I'm visually impaired, so sometimes I'm just reading through the comments and I'm like, who's this asshole telling me to suffer? Oh wait, it's Angel Makers, and they're just kidding, so it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. But every time I see that, I'm like, who's this asshole? Oh wait, they're on Team True Seekers. They're just kidding. So it's all good.
All right, I'll be back.
I'm glad you're
after
here.
about 10 minutes. See you then.
Even
But
when
I'm
you're
going
telling
to
me
be
to suffer.
very upfront and honest with you guys. I need your help. If you guys want to continue to see me upload videos to YouTube, at this point, since I'm making no money whatsoever on DSP Gaming, and I'm making almost nothing on KO Gaming, which I'm going to talk about in just a moment, I need you to help support everything, all right?
Okay, everybody, I'm back. It's time for 90 more minutes of Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Oh,
Looks
glad.
like
I'm
we'll
glad
beat
for
World
that.
9 and head on to whatever's next, because I don't actually know what's next in the game, honestly. I received a $2 tip. Listen to this. You don't like this game or Nintendo? It's not enjoyable to watch. Can we do Q&A? No.
Fuck you.
Because it's not that I don't like Nintendo. It's that Nintendo recently has not
Suffer,
really been
viewers. I'm not
trying.
doing
Mario
Q&A.
Kart World was an $80 insanely overpriced game with almost no content besides 3 hours. This game, the entire game feels exactly the same. And I'm almost 20 hours in? And it feels like I'm almost doing the same thing I did in World 1, quite honestly, because I am. I don't know what else you want me to tell you. I'm not going to
I don't know what you want me to tell you. I'm terrible at a game designed for 5-year-old children.
lie about Nintendo. Their first-party stuff isn't holding up this generation so far. The first two first-party games, Switch 2, are not very good, in my opinion. Okay? All right. So let's continue. Now, guys, again, we're at $24 to support. 90 minutes left. Please, let's get some support for the stream. Please, let's get some... we have all new animations. We have audio clips that play with said animations, right? Please support the stream if you can. All right? Let's hit some goals. Let's have some celebrations. Let's do it. Let's get the positivity back on the stream as I beat level 9.
Positivity.
All right? If this is a kids game, why are all adults playing this while the kids want to play Call of Duty and GTA? Exactly right.
List of things that make it bad. $24 of $150. Looks like, reminds me of Dig Dug.
Great. Can't do it. Fuck this game. Yo, it's so stupid.
Ha The seething begins.
God. It's so dumb.
The seething begins.
What are 3 things I look to determine if the game is good or bad? Is it fun to play? Is it actually playable or is it broken? And is there value for your
Tales
dollar?
of Sonic Voyage. I didn't get an email from you yet. I'm waiting for. Come on, send it to me tonight. Send me whatever you want me to use as a music. You could be a musical guest on the Internet Insanity Circus. I need those videos. I really, really do. I need those links right to my email, trueseekershow@gmail.com. trueseekershow@gmail.com. This is the email address. People get it wrong, so I put it right on the screen so you get it right. Send me those links, and thank you for your kindness. Longtime show supporter and soon-to-be musical guest on the Internet Insanity Circus. Go check out his channel, Tales of the Sonic Voyage, and some of his stuff really is. Did you know Tales of the Sonic Voyage? It's funny you have that user ID because every album that I have made where physical copies were made, this is back when people were still buying CDs and I was manufacturing CDs, they all said Another Sonic Journey by Stephen Cambion on the back label. So, not Sonic Voyage, Sonic Journey, but that's the same thing. So when I first saw your user ID, I instantly thought of the way that I used to label all my albums on the back. The first one said A Sonic Journey by Stephen Cambion. And then the next ones would say Another Sonic Journey. And I instantly connected with your user ID because of that. That's funny. It's a small world. But some of his albums and music and songs really are a Sonic Journey. So go check him out on YouTube. He's a longtime show supporter here, soon to be musical guest on the Internet Insanity Circus. Thank you, Tales of the Sonic Voyage.
Dude, I'm going to make so much money. This is insane.
Thank you for your kindness. And get me those videos. I got to finish some of this shit up, like the musical guests. You could send me like 3 or 4, and I'll just pick the one that I prefer or that fit the theme of each show. Or we'll figure it out.
Those would be the 3 things.
Money, 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 money.
Be Congress. See what's happening, and I just
Here we go again.
I had 3 hearts.
Another one.
Oh, great
What
fight.
just happened?
Great
Oh. Sorry about
I
that.
don't know what's going on. I can't see.
More tech stuff.
I can't do anything. I'm stuck.
And I'm all the way behind in the chat now, so bear with me for a moment.
Can you see anything? What the fuck is going on? What is wrong with this game? I can't see.
You suck at it. That's what's going on.
I can't move or see or control my character. Really, I can't.
And thanks, Tales from the Sonic Voyage.
What am I supposed to do?
Tales
look,
of
what
the
you
Sonic
doing
Voyage.
anything?
I will have a drink on you. Yeah, twice in one stream I was abducted by
It's
aliens.
awful. Look at how bad this is. I can't even move. I can't move.
He's seething and
Why am I not
coping.
transformed? What? I wasn't transformed.
He's getting belted by a game for 5-year-olds.
He ran away again. Yo, this is completely awful. What a terrible fucking game. Are you fucking kidding me?
Belted by a game made for 5-year-olds.
Dude, he just runs away. What do you want me to fucking do? This is the worst boss fight I've ever seen in my life.
That's true. Yeah.
I can't move.
Deep State and the Galactic Federation.
I hit him and then he just flies away and
Under
uses no help.
Galactic Federation
What is
attack.
wrong with this shit? It's terrible. What the fuck? Where is he? He runs away. Dude, I can't do anything. Are you kidding me?
Belted by a game for 5-year-olds.
This is garbage. Am I out of control drunk? What is going on? I can't hurt him. He just runs away and immediately gets all his health back. What the fuck is wrong with him? So they're just not going to tell me what to do. It's this hold for charge punch. Right? I broke it, but now what do? He flies away. And he loses no health. I don't understand what I'm... Dude, is anyone... fuck this. How do I beat this boss? 15 hours into the game, and I still don't think that anything in the game has really been difficult at all. I think there was one challenge stage.
Look,
that was it.
It's $7.
Every boss has been insanely easy. Every single actual challenge has not been challenging at all. It's really only a few of the optional content stages that have had a little bit of challenge to them. The game is mostly insanely easy.
It's made for
You
5-year-olds.
suck all the shit away. He goes into the brick. You break the brick. He flies away and it starts over. You can never hit him.
The game is made for
And the frame rate's
5-year-olds,
so bad, I
Phil.
can barely control my character.
The game
I
is
just
made
want
for
to know how to beat the boss. The
5-year-olds.
game is terrible. I'm seriously, the further in I'm getting, the game is worse. It just gets fucking worse. Does anyone know how to beat this fucking stupid fucking boss so I don't have to
look
waste
up the
time on
guide.
it? Think how awful this shit is. You suck all
He
the stuff.
rage
Okay, now he
quit
turns
Kirby
into
on the boss 'cause it was
the
too
rock
hard.
form. It says hold Y to do the punch. I punch. Okay. He goes back to the mound. It never gives you an opportunity to strike him. So what the fuck do you want me to do? It's like the worst thing I've ever done in a Nintendo game. It's so fucking bad, I don't even want to play it anymore.
He's getting wrecked by a 5-year-old game. He's getting wrecked by a game made for 5-year-olds.
I have no fucking idea what I just did. I literally just mashed buttons, and that's how I beat the boss. This game is fucking terrible. I literally just mashed buttons and beat the boss. Trying to use the gameplay mechanics they taught me didn't work.
Hey there,
I
Double
just
Tap Ranger
mashed
Outdoors is here.
buttons
Now
and
it's a
instantly
party.
beat it.
Yay!
Oh my god.
Laundering dirty money.
I want you to
through
think
his
about that.
dents.
I was trying to use the
Oh,
mechanics to
that's weird.
suck the stuff away, punch through the armor, wasn't working. He infinitely got his health back and just kept coming back. So I just mashed every button and I won. Brainless, mouth-drooling gameplay, just go crazy and you fucking beat the boss. Wow, I got a $1.25 tip. You seem angry today. Are you okay? I'm bored with the game. The game is too long at this point. And it's to the point where, like, no one apparently likes the game, right?
No,
So
people love this game. They just don't like watching a 45-year-old man get felted by a game made for 5-year-old children.
it sucks. I've put the problem is if we could have identified early on that the game was going to be really bad, then I wouldn't have played it as long as I did. But now we've invested 20 hours in, and no one's caring today. Like, can't you notice? Take a look at the stream. $29 of support. Nobody cares about this game.
$29, less than Burger King wages, bro.
And I'm tired of it, and I'm bored, and I can't get out of it because I put too much time into it, you know?
Right? Because their whole narrative is that I'm a terrible gamer, that I'm not good at anything, that I don't deserve any popularity or any kind of attention,
no.
and that, you know, everything's life's so
Yeah,
unfair.
it turns out they're
that-
right, Phil.
Why did you get to start so far ahead of me?
Oh, this reminds me of his Mario Kart
How do I
gaming.
catch up? There's no way to go faster. All you do is run and zoom. That's it. I don't understand at all what we're doing. This is so weird.
Oh, you can't play a game made for 5-year-old children. It's awesome. This is incredible.
How are you supposed to go faster? There was no tutorial. It was just practice, but you don't know what you're doing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I put the super chat up and then I forgot to read it. Kino Kong 14. Thank you for your kindness, generosity, and support of the show. I think you got room to cover more locales like Phil, considering any. Yes, anybody can email me if you know a good rabbit hole to go down, especially for somebody like Phil. Then email me at truthseekershow@gmail.com. If there's somebody that's good to cover, especially continuing coverage, like they're still doing streams so that there's new material constantly, I would be interested in that. We're going to kind of be splitting things. And then also, we may do segments on Internet Insanity Circus just covering locale stuff. And so far, we've got Lynx, former locale queen host, and Grace Thorpe, former locale queen host, who will be co-hosts, but separately. So I'm just going to have me and a co-host. The first show is probably going to be me and Lynx, and the second show is going to be me and Grace Thorpe. We need other co-hosts, too. So if you have any suggestions for that, truthseekershow@gmail.com. But thank you for your kindness, generosity, and support of the show. Much, much appreciated.
Why did I spend the money? Someone asked me, why did I spend all that money? Because I'm going to get more. Trust me. I know I'm going to get more. I know I'm going to get more money. You don't have to worry about it.
Thanks to kind and generous people like Kino Kong, I'm sure I'm going to get more. So thank you for that. Double Tap Ranger Outdoors. This guy got stuffed in a locker. You are correct, sir. Thank you, Double Tap Ranger Outdoors.
But let's face it also, money talks.
And thank you for letting your money talk to me. And another one from Double Tap Ranger Outdoors, doubling up on the support. Very kind of you. Thank you. When the bad times come, the dude will be in deep, deep shit. You are correct, sir. You are correct.
Dude, I'm going to make so much money. This is insane.
Thanks to people like Double Tap Ranger Outdoors here. Yes, I will. When's that show going live? I've announced it several times. You can follow me on Twitter and get some of the previews. And we've announced that the first show will be Saturday, August 30th at 8 p.m. Tentatively. That may change. The date, the time may change, but the date won't. I believe the date is fine. I'm going to the cabin this weekend. Unfortunately, on Saturdays, I'm at the cabin, so I have to make 100% sure that the stream is going to be good. So I'm probably this Saturday doing a test stream just on Kick. Maybe we'll do a panel show where anybody can join the show, talk to me, talk to each other, just like a chill stream, maybe a drunk stream this Saturday sometime to test streaming from the cabin so that I know it's going to work. Otherwise, we're going to have to move the date. If I cannot ensure 100% that the streams from the cabin are going to work right, then I have to do it at home, which would mean during the week. But I'm hopeful that we'll be able to get it done. Saturday, August 30th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you follow me on X or Twitter at Stephen Cambion, you can check out some of the previews. Maybe we'll play some before we bounce out of here. And thank you for caring. You know, I'm blown away by how many messages I've been getting about this new show. And, you know, I'm feeling a little nervous about it, though. But I remember before I started Truth Seekers, I worked on Truth Seekers before it started for like 6 months. And I was apprehensive because I just did an audio podcast and I didn't want to be on camera. I like just being a voice in the wind. You know, I did not like the transition from just being a voice on an audio podcast to the full video. I was nervous and apprehensive and stressed, but I put a lot of work into developing the concept of Truth Seekers before we even started. And I'm big on being very well prepared. So I've done the same thing for this Internet Insanity Circus. And as you know, Truth Seekers is a small niche show. There's only so many people that are interested in the paranormal and the UFOs and the aliens and exposing the fake psychics and new age scammers and medbed scammers. There's only so many people interested in that, or conspiracy stuff. There's only so many people interested in that. I've kind of purposefully designed the circus show so that anybody can just watch it and have a good time. It's much more geared towards a mainstream audience. So, yeah. All right, we'll continue the Feltoning here. And I forgot I have a few more things to share with you after we're done with this clip. And yeah.
Also, I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know what I'm doing. That's the story of Phil's life. Look at him. You lost. Look at his face. Look at his face.
So guys, will anyone support Donkey Kong today? $30 all the day is pretty awful.
Is that a 5-hour stream? Did he play this one during the day or at night? And was this a 5-hour stream? He played this for 5 hours and only got $31? Suffer, wallet!
Well, and by the way, half of that we got on the podcast. I'm serious. We were like $15, $18 at the end of the podcast. So, wow. Can we get a final support for Donkey Kong today at all? Because to be honest, I don't even know what to do. Maybe this has to become a night stream now, and then we have to find new day stream games. If it's going to do horribly, I'm not going to put it on major streams in the daytime, but it hasn't done this poorly at all.
He's
yet.
checking WWE champions on his phone.
So I might as well finish it, but it really sucks that today I played all day podcast and this, and I have my lowest supported stream of the year. By far, this is
the lowest supported stream of the year.
2025. I don't know what to say. The game, I don't think the game's going to get better. I think it's going to stay the same. And it's
well, you're not going to get any better at playing it, that's for sure, because you suck.
It's nowhere near as good as I had hoped. It's nowhere near as good as Mario Odyssey was. It's honestly not as good as either Zelda game.
Oh, all right. And I forgot that I have this from Bland Polecat to share. The begging this week has been just spectacular begging by DARKSYDEPHIL. Listen to this. And Bland Polecat just wrote, "Holy beg."
Come on, let's get some support right now. One singular thing, anything. And then we'll continue on for another hour. Let's get one thing.
Holding the stream hostage for money.
One thing. I don't know why. It doesn't really matter how hard to try. Okay.
Come on, guys. I need some money, and then we'll do another hour of me begging. So I'm begging so that I could get just any kind of money so that I could do another whole hour begging, right? As if that's a treat. Like, hey, guys, if you give me a bunch of money, I'll beg for another whole hour. And you can listen to me beg for another whole hour after I just finished begging, right? Okay, so I wanted to share this just to promote the upcoming premiere show. And by the way, people are warning me like, oh man, these girls are evil. Like, I'm getting a lot of messages. People are saying a lot of stuff to me. And listen, I get it, but you have to understand. So I said the Internet Insanity Circus begins soon, only on Kick. And by the way, it'll be a Kick exclusive streamed show. It won't be anywhere else. It will only be on Kick live. After the live, it may be elsewhere, but debut show will be Saturday, August 30th at 8 p.m. And here we have Grace Thorpe, who's a former Locale Queens host. She will be joining me as a co-host for one of the shows. And there's Grace Thorpe. I'm looking forward to doing a show with her. She's kind of a wacky chick. And, of course, Lynx. So, again, former Locale Queens host. And how it will work is I'm going to be on the show every week, but every week I think we will rotate in and out different co-hosts until maybe the audience will decide we want this person to be the permanent co-host and stop rotating hosts, right? Yes, if you're on Kick, you should be fine. Links is chill. I just mean that people are warning me. Like, they're like, oh no, Steven, you don't want to get involved with these two. They're both, somebody said they're both snakes. And I'm like, I was a snake handler. It's okay. Like, I was big into reptiles. It'll be all right. And you also have to realize that I specifically am choosing people to co-host this thing with me that are controversial figures. I want that, like that Howard Stern element, like you got to have some interesting characters or people don't want to tune in. I don't know, but I appreciate that people have my best interests at heart. They're like worried that something's going to go wrong. Like those girls can't really do anything to affect me negatively. So, I mean, they're both very friendly to me so far. So I really don't think I'm going to get snaked or it's going to go badly. But you never know. I'm prepared for anything. And I just wanted to show you this. This is the begging bear. So not only will we have a begging DARKSYDEPHIL puppet, but we have a begging bear. And his job is to just beg the brokies to help. If they can't help with money, then the brokies got to help with something else, like sharing the... Yeah, isn't Lynx the chick that Ralph Amell poured his heart out to? She broke his moo heart. Yes, she did. Yeah, this is the begging bear. Yes.
Welcome to the Internet Insanity Circus, my friends. Welcome. You broke motherfuckers not supporting this stream better at least become a subscriber and share this video link on your social media accounts. All of them. It's the least you broke motherfuckers can do considering you're too broke or too fucking cheap to support us by gifting some subs.
Oh, damn.
Running a circus ain't cheap. Good, meaningful, positive content like this isn't cheap to produce. Don't be a brokey bitch. Don't just be a low-down, dirty, rotten scumbag content grubber.
Damn.
Help us, you cheap assholes.
Help
us,
us,
If your wallet
you
is
cheap
empty
assholes.
because you are a broke bitch loser, don't worry. You can still support this circus. If you are not sending us some money,
Yeah, she kinda
the least
did,
you can
I
do
think.
is share these videos on your social media accounts and help us get more views. If you are a brokey bitch, at least do a couple of mouse clicks to support the circus.
Yeah, it's the least you could do.
Copy this link and share it on your social media. Become a circus supporter. God bless the goal, but also God bless you, broke motherfucking degenerates helping us spread the circus to more viewers. If you shared this link, say so in all caps in the live chat, and our show hosts will thank you.
Yeah.
So come on, call in all brokey bitches to get off their lazy broke
Brokey
asses
bitches,
and
damn.
do something important to help the circus. Share the link on your social media now. Do it, you brokey bitch. Do it right now.
Haha, do it, you brokey bitch. Do it right now. So that's interesting. I think she instigated it. I do. But I'm very fond of her. I like her. I like her as a person. I think she's interesting. She's an artist and she paints those figures. She does a great job. She did some set pieces. Unfortunately, I never got around to doing the full set webcam anymore. But she did these set pieces for me, which are just great, It's like Atlas holding a flying saucer up on his shoulders, And I have two of them, one for each side of my monitor. She made those for me. I mean, I paid her, but the custom work ain't cheap, So I paid her very well. Yeah, I think she's funny. I like her. And those paints in the background, and I like her art. Yeah, I mean, growing up, I always hung out with girls that were artists or dancers, or I always hung out with artistic, creative girls because I'm artistic and creative. So I just felt like I got along better with people like that. So I think her and I would be like, decent friends. Like, we'll see what happens. And Grace Thorpe, I know virtually nothing about. I know there's a lot of controversy with her and her father. But I used to watch Locale Queens when they were both on there, but I lost interest once they both were off. So just seemed kind of fitting to get them. Yeah, she did. She highlighted that perfectly. You could buy a set of those if you want. Just message her, DM her. And I don't even know if I should mention this, but I'm told by links that there'll be new nudes on her Patreon launching the night that she's on the circus. So you gooners, get ready, right? You love Bland Polecat. Well, maybe I'll ask Bland Polecat too. Wouldn't it be cool if I just only had female co-hosts, right? I have that friendly guy, Riz. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I was just more comfortable with artist girls, especially. It's funny, like my girlfriend, or excuse me, my wife, she's going to murder me if she hears me call her my girlfriend. Most of the girlfriends I've had have been some kind of artistic, creative people before my wife. My wife is like she's cool and everything. She doesn't paint or do anything artistic or creative. And it's kind of weird that after having so many girlfriends that were like some kind of creative artistic person, singer, dancer, visual artist or whatever, actress, I've dated models, photographer girls. It's weird to me that after so many, every other girlfriend I had, most of them were artistic, creative kind of girls. And then my wife is totally not like that. But you know what they say, like opposites attract. So I'm artistic and creative enough. She's got to be the grounded one. My brokey bitch ass just sent you an email, Steven. Hope something in there works for you. Let me know, bro. Tales of the Sonic Voyage. Thank you for your kindness, generosity, and support.
Dude, I'm going to make so much money. This is insane.
I truly appreciate it. So I'm not sure when I'm going to be back streaming. Oh, this Saturday night from the cabin, I'm going to do a stream with a campfire and test the streaming capability at the cabin. I'm very curious to see if the internet is going to be enough for us to do the show, because I'd really prefer to do this Internet Insanity Circus show on Saturday night, because I think it'll be better attended on a Saturday night than like on a Thursday night. But you never know. I mean, who knows? This is new to me. So, and here I will do one last promotion for that. Now, remember, the Internet Insanity Circus, completely different show format. Still going to have me, but it's going to be a lot different and a little more wild and crazy, no holds barred, that kind of thing. And again, here I say the Internet Insanity Circus begins soon, only on Kick. Our debut show is Saturday, August 30th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I really hope you'll be there to support it. Give it a chance, that first show, and let me know what you think. Steven dated Crystal Hippie bitches. I absolutely did. Just saying. Yes, Crystal Hippie bitches too, yes. I had Wiccan girlfriends, New Age Crystal Hippie bitch girlfriends. I had one girlfriend that was a teacher of meditation. I'm sure I dated some girl that did Reiki or thought she was a Reiki master. So yeah, Crystal Hippie bitches. That was my jam. That and goth girls. But I was in a goth band, so that just kind of came with that, But I wasn't very centered on just goth girls, but it just so happened I'm playing all these goth shows in a goth band and industrial shows and a sort of goth industrial band. So most of the girls I met were like that. Girls that think they're Wiccan and that kind of girl. Dance naked in the moonlight. My ex-Wiccan girlfriend got felted. It happens. So I'm going to play us out with one of the theme songs for the Internet Insanity Circus. I want to thank each and every one of you for joining us. I sure had fun tonight just laughing at Dumbside Phil. What a scumbag. So I think I'll be back on Saturday night. We're going to be doing a test stream, a Kick only stream. If you've ever wanted to join my show and talk to me live, I'm going to let anybody join on Saturday, because it's just kind of, honestly, it's just kind of a screw around, chill stream. We'll probably be drinking and, smoking and whatever. And I got to come up with some kind of something to do on the stream, though. I don't want to just wing it, right? I'll come up with something. But if you've ever wanted to, what did I do? I stuck the landing and then I screwed it up. Where is here it is. This is one of the theme songs. So, so I'll be back. I'll be back on Saturday night. I believe so. We're going to be like I said, we're going to be doing a test stream on Kick only, and you can join the show. We used to do these panel shows. They get crazy. They get totally crazy. One time we did a panel show and some guy fell over. He passed out drunk. Another time somebody porn bombed us. Another time somebody dick bombed us. Just showed their junk. That's my only rule. No nudity and no... Yeah, that's it. Just no nudity. And wear headphones, please. Because a lot of people try to join the show and they don't have headphones and it's just an echoey mess. And then people bitch and complain to me. All I can do is ask, please wear headphones, right? So I enjoyed tonight. I hope you did as well. But for now, that's all I got for you. I'm going to play us out with this Internet Insanity Circus theme song. And I want to thank each and every one of you for joining us. I want to thank all of the supporters. We'll check in one more time with the Kick support. Make sure we have nothing else there to call out. No, I think we got that. And I will check in as well with the PayPal pledges. For those unaware, you can always send a PayPal to us at truthseekershow@gmail.com. That is the best way to support us because we get to keep most of that. But we still recognize and thank people who send a PayPal pledge, even though it's not a super chat, so we don't share it on the screen. We want to thank Maria for a kind and generous $20 super chat on the way out, saying, I'm so excited for the Internet Insanity show. I can't wait. Yeah, me too. I feel like I felt when I first started Truth Seekers, like that anticipation, that excitement. But I'm a little stressed because remember, I'm one of the hosts. I'm the producer. I'm the clips producer. I'm the graphic artist. There's a lot of jobs that I need to deal with. There's a lot of things I need to do in order to make that work. But I'm feeling very good about it, and I think it's going to go very well. But thank you, Maria, who's a longtime show supporter.
But let's face it, also, money talks.
And thank you, Maria, for once again having your money talk to me through PayPal. And anybody can send me a PayPal. Just do what Maria did and add a note. And in that note, give me your chat room user ID and any message that you want me to read on air, and I will do that. So we have done our due diligence, friends, and that's all I got for you for now. Until next time, friends, my name is Stephen Cambia. Good night, and God bless all of you. Now, how am I going to do this?
Here we go, welcome to our madhouse show. It's the strangest show you'll ever know. We got the craziest stories we guarantee, the grossest clips you can't unsee. Shocking all fails and scandalous fame, the wildest stories, the sickest game. You may not be ready for this, but we turn up the madness you can't resist. Step right up, welcome, come inside. You really won't believe your eyes. The craziest, nastiest, wild ride. It's the Internet Insanity Circus. Welcome to the Internet Insanity Circus. It's the Internet Insanity Circus. It's the Internet Insanity Circus. Wild and reckless, no holds barred. The wildest stories and viral stars. Cameras rolling, there's no escape. One bad day could seal your fate. Clowns and chaos freaks run free. This ain't your normal dumb TV. Step inside, embrace the thrill. Enjoy your stay, we know you will. Step right up, welcome, come inside. You really won't believe your eyes. The craziest, nastiest, wild ride. It's the Internet Insanity Circus. Welcome to the Internet Insanity Circus. It's the Internet Insanity Circus. Step right up, welcome, come inside. You really won't believe your eyes. The crazy It's the internet insanity circus. DARKSYDEPHIL is begging today. He needs your tips and you must pay. DARKSYDEPHIL, he's begging tonight. He needs your cash, it's just not right. He begs for money night and day. For all of the games he wants to play. Must hit the goal or he don't win. He needs the cash to pay for gin. DARKSYDEPHIL is begging today. He needs your tips and you must pay. DARKSYDEPHIL, he's begging tonight. He needs your cash, it's just not right. They love to hate him, yes they do. He'll hit his goal, even that's true. Tune in and watch his sad decline. No money, honey, watch him whine. Whine. Yes, they do. He'll hit his goal, even if that's true. Tune in and watch his sad decline. No money, honey, watch him whine. Watch him whine. DARKSYDEPHIL is begging today. He needs your tips and you must pay. DARKSYDEPHIL, he's begging tonight. He needs your cash, it's just not right.